Time for New Line Championship Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. You know, this is a big town for boxing, Eric. You know, last year we were here in Baileysville, you know, right next door, and it was one of our biggest events yet. It was actually incredible, the turnout we had in here. We're packed again tonight.
Yeah, I was actually on that card that night, Elijah, and yeah, you're right. The crowd that night there was absolutely insane, and by the looks of it, I think we're in for another good night.
You can hear them already. Just wait till the fights start, ladies and gentlemen. I have a feeling it's going to be absolute chaos. No fighting, no fussing, ladies and gentlemen. Them's the rules around here. You heard it from Tucker Lambert, former pro boxer.
Thank you, everybody. I'm going to say one thing. Let's fight. New Line Championship Boxing, are you ready for some action? Are you ready for some action?
Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Kennedy as the ring announcer tonight, taking this job on one day's notice and killing it. And coming to the ring, we got big Todd Adams. Todd Adams, the last time we saw him was against Eric Oden. And, you know, Todd was supposed to fight in Baileysville at the tournament last year. He ended up pulling out at short notice, and I think he regrets that. I think it was a big deal to him, and he's coming in here tonight for redemption. He's coming in here to rewrite the story. Todd is a big southpaw. He carries a lot of power in that left hand, and he's a lot faster than you expect him to be.
Now let's go to the ring.
Coming to the ring out of Silverback Gym, the first of many Silverback fighters we're going to see tonight, Zach Yates. I've heard a lot about this guy. He's young, he's hungry, this is his debut, but I've heard he carries big power, and he's looking to make it a short night.
Both these guys are pretty big, Elijah. I'm excited for this fight.
Oh yeah, these are big boys, my friend. Todd Adams weighing in at nearly 300 pounds, and I'm telling you, that guy carries power.
He's scary.
I'd say between the two of them, this is over 500 pounds a man in this fight.
Both some big boys in there.
And you see the train coming out of with Zach Yates, Alex Davis leading the pack. Silverback Gym, it's funny, you know, Todd Adams used to train with these guys. I think there's a little bit of bad blood. I think there's a lot of respect for each other, but you know, I think after Todd pulled out in Baileysville, they got his number, you know.
Zach Yates stepping into the ring looking all kinds of confident, Elijah.
Oh yeah, absolutely hopping around, looks comfortable in there.
He looks good.
Todd staying kind of stationary, but Todd's been in here before. That's the advantage he has, you know. He's one fight in compared to Zach, who it's his debut.
He's calm. He looks real calm.
And both of us, you know, we're both fighters. We both know, like, that first fight, you're going to be nervous.
Yes, sir.
He's a veteran of one fight from Clear Fork, West Virginia. Let's hear it for
Big Todd Adams getting a great reception here in Oceana. Yates, the big man. Young blood, very hungry guy, and here they go. The referee's giving them the rules here. They're getting ready to touch gloves, and the fight's about to begin.
All right, and here we go.
And Zach takes the center of the ring. They're calling for him to pump the jab out.
Oh,
but Todd throws that big left hand. I told you he's got big power. And he rattled Zach. He's got him rattled and he's blasted him, but Zach still comes forward. Todd's getting a little wild here. And Todd
composure a little bit.
Todd has a hammer in his left hand though.
Whoa, he just hit him again with a big right hand.
Zach's coming back now and he's got Todd hurt. They're just bombing. Todd steps back and he takes a big, deep breath. Todd has had cardio issues in the past. But, man, he's looking sharp
like he's
here.
fading a little bit, Elijah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That was a big flurry to start a fight.
He did. He came out strong.
But you've got to set a pace you can sustain.
He's
That's a
throwing
really
big, heavy shots.
Important thing in fighting is setting a pace you can keep up with for 3 rounds or for however long the fight's going to last. Todd's still throwing big leather, but he's definitely slowing down.
That mouth is wide open, Elijah. Taking some big breaths.
He's slowing way down, and I don't even think we're a minute into this
Everything
round.
he's throwing is 100%. He just needs to slow down a little bit. He's hitting with big shots.
Now's the time, maybe
them,
use your clinch a little bit, Todd. Get a hold of him. Rest a bit.
He's tired, Elijah.
He's very tired. I think he's blown his wad too
Zach's
early.
coming in for that finish. He senses it too.
Oh yeah, you can see it. I mean, you're in there with the guy. You see him fading, and that makes you feel confident.
You're that big of a guy. You throw that many big
Todd's
shots.
still swinging big leather with that left, but it's just so slow. It's coming a lot slower.
I think the ref's gonna
and
step
he's
in
about
here.
to quit. And I do not expect him to get back up. He's just gassed, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think he's hurt. He's just tired. He's so tired he can't go on.
But here he comes. To get up, and here he comes.
He's done.
He's done.
He told the ref he's done.
Zach Yates, ladies and gentlemen,
with his debut, and it couldn't have been a better performance. You know, he had a little.
He really had a weather the storm there early, Elijah.
Absolutely.
Some big shots that Todd was throwing.
He hung in there, and then he started landing shots of his own. That really tells a lot about the kid because he got hit with some big shots, and I know Todd has power. It didn't faze him. He kept coming forward, and he gets the stoppage. First round TKO by Zach Yates here.
Very impressive. For that to be his debut, to take the shots that he took, and then to get the finish the way he just did, very impressive.
And up next, we're going to have Marvin Workman and Brittany Vaughn in a kickboxing match. While we wait for the official decision, though, Eric, how did it feel calling your very first fight?
Elijah, I can't lie. I'm excited to be here, man. I feel the nerves. It's almost like I'm about ready to step in the ring myself.
That's the interesting thing, you know, calling fights, the adrenaline. You're so close to it. You're so invested in it. It's almost like fighting 20 times yourself.
It really is.
Like you go through it. We're going to go through it 15 times. It's just absolute adrenaline rush sitting cage side here, especially with a crowd like this.
And you can feel, like you said, that crowd, man, it's electric. Just the first fight, I can't imagine what we're going to be like when we get to that main event.
With a TKO at 157 in the first round, the right corner.
Zach Yates with the TKO victory. Valiant effort by Todd Adams. I just think he's got to get the work in, start taking his cardio a little more seriously. That's important. And we are brought to you by Belt Tech Inc., Riding Dirty Power Sports, Apex Printing Solutions. And next up, we got a kickboxing bout between Marvin Workman and Brittany Vaughn. And tell him to go.
Thumbs up when the commercial starts. And give me a thumbs up when it stops.
All right, fighters for round number 2. In the blue corner, let's welcome Brittany Vaughn.
And coming to the ring is Brittany Vaughn. What can you say about Brittany Vaughn other than she is a veteran of this sport? You know, one of the first transgender athletes to compete in West Virginia. She's a very brave person.
A veteran, and she also carries a pretty big fan base, Elijah.
Absolutely. We've seen her compete time and time again. You see opponents overlook her. You see them look past her and think she's an easy win. No, she is not.
Definitely
We've
not.
seen her beat many people who thought they were just going to have an easy fight here. Brittany's tough. And Brittany has kickboxing experience. She's got boxing experience. She's got jiu-jitsu experience. She is a true martial artist. But coming to the ring is Marvin Workman. These two have actually had a bit of a rivalry. You know, they've been in the same division in Tough Man and Rough and Rowdy, and I think they've thought we need to fight for a long time. So here they are, and it's the first time Marvin's ever kickboxed. I don't know how much he's trained in kickboxing. I just think the guy thought it would be a fun challenge for him.
Well, I'll tell you what, a first fight in kickboxing against Brittany Vaughn, that's going to be a tough out for anybody.
And Marvin Workman, I think, is up for this challenge. He's very game. He's very tough. We saw him last in Madison at King of the Mountain State, where he got a very excellent victory there. Marvin's a tough cat, and he's a character. He's a very funny guy, very fun to talk to him. I would say he's one of the funniest people on our roster, actually.
Brittany making herself known.
Brittany is one of the nicest people you'll ever come across outside the cage and outside the ring. But right now it's serious business. She gets into fight mode, and she's very, very determined fighter.
Big ovation for Brittany Vaughn there.
You have to stop her. Like, she's not going to quit. She's one of those fighters. She doesn't stop.
Never.
She's always trying to find a way to win.
She has heart. She has cardio. Like you said, you have to stop her to get her out of there.
And it's very rare that you see somebody do that. It's very rare you see her get stopped. You see her in a lot of close wars. I expect this to be a close war. I expect it to be very interesting and fun. Marvin's got a whole lot of experience in boxing, though.
Maybe those kicks will be the thing that really play the...
I think it's definitely the X factor for Brittany.
Well, here we go. Let's see.
But Marvin's going to try to use his boxing and counter those kicks.
Comes out with a
front kick up the middle, and I think she got caught a little bit because of it. She's spinning.
He's getting
but
wild.
she's not really setting it up.
Marvin's throwing heavy.
Marvin is absolutely throwing some bombs.
He's throwing straight punches right down the middle.
Oh, nice spinning back kick right to the liver by Brittany Vaughn.
Marvin's throwing his own spins out there.
Marvin trying some stuff, and it makes your opponent think. Oh, beautiful
I'd like to see
left.
Brittany work those legs a little bit, Elijah.
That straight left made Brittany think a little bit.
He hurt her at that.
She's got to get her hands up, get her guard up
There's
a little
that
bit
leg
higher.
kick. He hurt her there.
I'd like to see more low kicks from Brittany and less spinning stuff. Like, the spinning stuff needs to be rare. Like, you only throw that every once in a while.
She's threw a couple low kicks, Elijah, and each one she's threw has landed.
They're nice. But these spinning kicks, I feel like they're too easy to counter if you see them coming.
I'd like to see her set those kicks up with maybe a jab first.
Absolutely.
I don't like those naked kicks.
You have to set up your kicks with your hands. Nice
Brittany
job by Brittany. She's got him in some trouble here.
Oh, he comes back.
Oh, he nailed her with a straight right down the middle. You see her still coming forward, though. That's what I'm talking about. Brittany Vaughn is a fighter with a heart.
Both fighters taking big shots and still continuing to go forward.
They're both just
refusing
swinging.
to go down.
Like they're both swinging from the hip.
It looks to me
not
like
thinking about defense, just going to war.
Marvin has his mouth open a little bit there. Might be a little bit of exhaustion setting in.
Brittany looks like she's a little bit wary of Marvin's power here. I think he cracked her a couple times there in those exchanges.
Both of them are slowing down a bit.
There's the end of the first round, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful
Great
first round. Both fighters had their moments. I think definitely if I were in Brittany's corner, I'd be calling for those low kicks. I'd be telling you need to set those up with your jab. Set those up. Jab, low kick. Jab, low kick. I think that would do a lot of damage to Marvin, who's not used to dealing with that.
I agree completely, Elijah. She needs to set those kicks up. Also, whenever she throws those kicks naked, she's leaving herself vulnerable to that left hand. He's hit her 2 or 3 times with it.
Yeah, that's when you get countered. You know, you throw low kicks without setting them up with your hands, you're susceptible to that counter. Boxing is a good counter to kickboxing.
I gotta say right now, on the stool, Elijah, Brittany looks good. It looks to me like Marvin's a little tired.
I believe so as well.
Maybe that pace Brittany put on him. He got to him a little.
And here we are at the beginning of round 2. We'll find out shortly enough who the fresher fighter is. Marvin, I've seen him in some absolute dogfights and wars as well, though. So, he slipped a little bit, but oh man, she ran right into his right hand.
She keeps rushing right into that right hand, Elijah. And again,
yeah, beautiful spinning back fist kind of clobbers Marvin, but doesn't seem to phase him, and he presses forward.
Beautiful body kick by Brittany.
Marvin should not be spinning. If I were in his corner, I'd be screaming, "Do not spin." He's having fun in there, though.
Nice jab by Brittany.
Oh, nice body kick by Marvin.
He hurt her with that.
He did, indeed.
She's hurt.
She's hurt to the body, I think. That's what set that up.
She gives it back to him. He's hurt.
Return. Oh,
Marvin's
he is
hurt to the body.
I would be screaming for Brittany to hit him to the body.
Attack that body is what she has to.
Oh my God! If I were in her corner, I'd be going bananas right now for her to rip to the body. He is hurt. Oh, there it is, spinning back kick. If she would have got to the end of that,
she left herself open for a big left hand, and it hurt her. Mouthpiece came out. I agree, Elijah. Marvin Workman, he is hurt bad to that body still.
Absolutely, he's bending over there.
Is that a spinning back kick she hit him with?
What hurt him originally was just like a liver kick right to the body, roundhouse to the body.
I think she's looking to set that high kick up now, Elijah.
She needs to be hunting that body.
She got low 2 or 3 times now.
Look how low his hands are.
Watch her.
Definitely that high kick would be beautiful right now because he will not have time to block it.
I think Marvin's tired. I don't want to say he's done, but
he's definitely very tired, and those body kicks didn't help matters. They will drain your gas tank.
Oh, nice oblique kick there.
Beautiful second round has to go to Brittany Vaughn. She had him hurt there.
Absolutely,
first round could have went either way. It really couldn't. You never know what those judges are looking at in that first round. In a fight that close. So I really think somebody needs to take this third round dominantly. Marvin, for sure, needs this third round.
I would really like to see Brittany attack that body more, Elijah. She had early success in that round with that liver shot, that left kick. Brittany in her corner, Elijah. She looks good. She looks like she's.
Oh yeah, she's been here
owning the moment
times.
right now.
She's the queen of these 3-round wars.
I gotta say,
she's been in a ton of them.
I look at Marvin Workman and he looks hurt. He looks a little tired.
He looks very tired.
He's hanging right in there and
Marvin's a warrior.
Showing that he's a game opponent.
Marvin is an absolute warrior. I'd love to say that he's got to get his hands up though. Oh
again,
man,
with
that body kick.
And again,
corner's been calling for it as well, I believe. Marvin throwing some clean punches. Both people landing absolute bombs. It's just become an absolute dogfight.
She is attacking that body, Elijah. She's going after that left hook to the body. She knows he's hurt to it.
Yep,
There it is
she's
again.
digging the body in the clinch there. Beautiful
She's gonna
job.
look for that
and
kick,
a
Elijah.
beautiful straight right coming out of the clinch by Brittany Vaughn. Brittany Vaughn, this is one of the best performances we've ever seen from her.
Every time she comes out, Elijah, she delivers every time.
That was beautiful push kick to the body by Brittany Vaughn. Oh, absolutely
Big
got
right hand by
blasted though
Marvin.
with a right hand. Beautiful low kick there from Brittany.
I think
And
she's gonna
another
try
one.
to set that liver shot back up, Elijah.
There, beautiful side kick to the liver. Right as you called for it. She's baiting something there. I think she was thinking about spinning.
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh. Brittany's a crafty striker. She really is.
They're talking to each other a little bit. Marvin said something to her.
Marvin
He's talking to her a
digging
little bit.
deep here, looking for that big shot.
He's trying to get her in this corner.
I think Marvin knows he probably needs a finish here. He's got to make something happen. Oh! Beautiful
Big liver
body
shot.
kick from Marvin Workman. That's the second time he's done that, and absolutely looked
He's coming on strong now, Elijah, too.
He sure is.
I think he smells blood. He's going to look
Brittany
for the finish.
is hanging in there, but Marvin is coming on super strong, and he's looking for that one big shot. And there's the end of the
What
third
a
round.
fight.
That
What
was an
a fight,
absolute
Elijah.
battle. Absolute scrap. Marvin is dead tired. Dead tired.
I think those
And
body
he is
shots
hurt
really
to the body.
Yeah, they really did a number on him.
That was, I think that's what made this fight. That's why I think Brittany Vaughn will get this decision. Her body work was beautiful. She did a lot of damage to Marvin. Shows his heart how he was able to push
It really
through.
does. And you see him there. He's clearly hurt, and he pushed through to the very end. Never gave up.
So as we wait for the official decision, how do you score that, Eric?
I was just about to say it's unofficial, but I gave Brittany rounds 2 and 3 for sure.
I agree. I think first one's very close. Marvin could have stole that one. But Brittany came on really strong. I think Marvin's gas tank failed him a little bit, combined with the beautiful body work of Brittany Vaughn.
He's down beside himself in his corner there, and I agree, Elijah. Just the gas tank, and then they gave out on him, and then those kicks. They was I don't know if you can hear it there at the house, but they was vicious.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. But Marvin landed a couple beautiful body kicks of his own. That was just a fun fight.
They're embracing each other now.
We got to see a quick knockout and then an absolute war, and they both posed for a picture, looking like total warriors. That was awesome.
Awesome fight.
Just a
Awesome
great
fight.
moment of sportsmanship there between two warriors. They have a lot of respect for each other. You can see that, even though they've been like I say, rivals in the division for a long time.
Well, that kind of happens, you know. When you fight somebody, you kind of get that sense of respect for them. You know, you go in there and you throw fists at somebody for 3 hard rounds, and you kind of have to respect somebody after that.
Brittany Vaughn has to be pleased with her performance here. I don't think we've seen a better Brittany Vaughn. This is one of those fights that's hard to see anybody lose it because it was just such a satisfying performance.
Give it like 10 seconds so it went out the winner.
Scoring this bout, Judge 1 scores the bout 30-27. Judge 2 and 3 both score the bout 29-28. A unanimous decision for the winner out of the corner.
Brittany Vaughn with the win.
Beautiful performance, just like we thought it would go. Brittany Vaughn with a dominant performance. And now a word from our sponsors here.
Floral, that is your all-occasion floral and gift shop. We specialize in fresh floral designs for all occasions for that special message. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, gravesite decor, anything of that nature. 18 Logan Street, Oceana, West Virginia, 304-682-0444.
All right, next up we have Theo Accord versus Grayson Spalding. That's going to be another bout with two big heavyweights. Theo trains out of Silverback as well, and that dude is absolutely jacked. Like, if you look at it, he's a fire plug, man. He looks like he's about 6 feet wide. But then in the other side, you've got Grayson Spalding. I've seen Grayson fight before. I've seen him win a Tough Man tournament back in Huntington about a year ago. Very, very tough fighter.
Did you want to interview people? Did you want to interview guys after their wins?
You want me to?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bout number 3 is brought to you by Coalfield Tennis. Let's bring on Grayson Spalding.
We just got a visit from Keith No. And here comes Grayson Spalding. Grayson is a big, big man. He actually told me he dropped about 40 pounds since he won that Tough Man tournament. Said he feels like a different person. I think he's taking things more seriously, taking his training more seriously. The dude has a lot of power, and I'm really excited to see him back in here. Here comes Theo with the Silverback crew. They've had an undefeated night so far. Let's see if Theo can keep that streak alive.
And that is a big Silverback crew, Elijah.
Oh, they've come out in force tonight. You know, that's the hometown. They're here to take over. Beautiful show of force from Silverback. Beautiful banner there. It's got to be a little intimidating when you're fighting a guy in his hometown and you've got all this support like directed against you.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the third bout is brought to you by Coalfield Tennis. It is a heavyweight bout. Three 2-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. First, fighting out of the blue corner, making his boxing debut from Cabot, West Virginia, Grayson Spalding. And also making his boxing debut from Oceana, West Virginia, Theo.
I tell you, Elijah, these Oceana people, they love their hometown guys.
And they love boxing. This
They
is
do.
just a boxing town.
I'm just taking notice now, Elijah, but Grayson doesn't seem to have on boxing shoes.
Yeah, dude, the dude's old school. Like he's just coming in here to scrap. He's wearing basketball shorts too. But I'm telling you, this guy can fight. I've seen it happen. Beautiful job by Theo coming out though, taking the center. But you see, here comes Grayson back.
Grayson bouncing around there. Oh, just ate
Straight.
a big left hand.
And a straight right from Theo as well.
Oh,
Oh man,
Theo's
Grayson's
hurt.
got him
Theo's
hurt. He's got him hurt, and he needs to settle, get in the clinch. There we go. He gets out of there.
He's bouncing around.
You can see
An
though,
awful lot.
he's hurt. Like his legs weren't quite under him
It's
there
also
when he
his-
got away.
It's also his debut, Elijah.
Oh yeah, he's got to be a little bit nervous, and he's fighting a dude who's won a tournament. You know,
It seems like he's got his head back together a little bit.
you take a look at the difference in how calm Grayson is, though.
Just ate a big shot behind the ear.
Grayson is way calmer and way more at ease in there, and that's that experience. Beautiful slip and rip by Grayson Spalding, and he hurts him again.
Yeah,
and Theo gets out of there.
He's looking away whenever Grayson comes in heavy at him. And
watch how Grayson.
Two big right hands by Theo.
Very nice job. Grayson's starting to read that jab though. When he throws that jab, Grayson's ready to rip and then throw his overhand right. And now I think he's just waiting on it. Oh!
With a big right
massive overhand right. And I believe that hurt Grayson a little bit. Oh, and there's another one. Theo is fast as well.
The big left hand to the body.
You notice he's calmed down now.
Oh, he just ate a big right hand himself, Elijah.
He's hurt again.
Both of these big heavyweights are putting on a pace like they are welterweights.
Hard too. You can see it every time they're landing. It's doing
they are
damage.
Both just slinging bombs in there. Theo Accord taking a big deep breath. I believe
Grayson Spalding taking a deep breath as well there.
Theo with a great looking jab to end the round.
This is a crazy pace they're fighting at.
Heavyweights too.
Both these guys are throwing 100% of power into every shot. And they're throwing with a high volume.
Very high volume. You would not think those two guys was heavyweights in there.
Both guys were hurt in that round. Both guys had their moments.
I don't know who I would have to give that round to, Elijah. I mean,
that's a very hard round to score. I would almost consider that a draw because both guys had excellent moments.
I think maybe Grayson had him hurt a time or two more, had him on the run a little bit.
I think he had him hurt more significantly too. Grayson's chin held up in that round.
They both took some big shots. They both stepped back. They both put their hands back up, and they both moved forward again.
You can tell when Grayson hits Theo though is like, I need to get out of here.
Yes.
Grayson just stands his ground and eats him.
Start this second round. Theo looks a little tired, if you ask me.
I think both guys do. I don't think you can't not be tired after a round like that. I don't care if you're a 135-pounder. That was a crazy round.
Grayson's breathing out of his mouth.
Oh,
just ate a big one, too.
Theo has a really nice straight right, and it comes right down the pipe. Bang, there it is again.
He's working that jab
Beautiful jab. I'd like to see Grayson try to slip it again. He slipped it
beautifully
in the first.
A big right.
Oh, he's hurt. He's on chicken legs. He's wobbling. Follow it up. He's hurt. There he comes.
Tyler Accord looking to hold on and just take. He just landed
there
a big right hand before he fell down.
First knockdown of the night. He was hurt before. He followed him and he found his chin again. And you see, he's going to beat this 10 count, but he was on wobbly
Before that
legs.
knockdown, Elijah, Theo landed a big right hand himself.
Grayson
before he got knocked down.
smells blood here. You know he does. He's got to be looking for that one big shot to put him away for good. Oh man,
Theo,
he's backing up now. You can tell he's felt that power. He's trying to clear the cobwebs, but he keeps running into the buzzsaw.
He keeps putting his hands down too, Elijah, when he's backing out.
Oh man,
when he backs out, he's putting his hands down.
Grayson Spalding really looking good this round, and Theo looking a little bit wary of that power. There's another one right behind the ear. Sends him rocketing backward. Another right hand, though, by Theo that was very nice.
Grayson looking for that big right hand.
Grayson's tired.
Taking a breather.
Grayson is very tired. Yeah, he's taking his time there. He knows he's got one more round. He knows he's got the power to put him away.
I'd like to see Grayson work the jab a little more, Elijah, just like that.
Absolutely, and then follow it up.
Just like that. Another great round by both guys.
Grayson's pot shotting. That's the problem. He's not putting combos together. He knows he's got huge power, so he's just looking for that one big shot. But when that doesn't land, then you're in trouble.
Grayson wearing the mark over his right eye there. I think that was that shot that he ate before Theo went down.
And Theo looks absolutely exhausted. He looks frustrated. But he still carries big power himself. These are two guys that are so big and strong that 1 second can change this fight.
Absolutely.
If you're in the corner of Theo here, what do you tell him?
I gotta tell him to slow down, try to breathe. It's your first fight, you know, you got to go out there and first fights are hard, Elijah.
He's got to get his feet under him too. Like when he's throwing, he's almost, his feet are moving too much. He needs to get more power. He's got to really get his ass and his feet under him.
A little too much movement,
And
yes.
sit down on his punches.
I'd like to see him maybe work the jab a little more. Whenever he does go for that 1-2, he hits him with that jab every time.
It's easier said than done against a guy with as much power as Grayson. Because Grayson, you can tell when he hits him, he just feels it.
Theo lands
Yeah,
another
big
big
uppercut
right hand.
though coming out there of that exchange by Grayson Spalding.
I tell you,
And a beautiful jab.
Elijah, it's like whenever one guy lands, the other guy lands right behind
Oh
him.
man.
And again,
These guys are just
Grayson
bombing.
smells blood though. He's at times here he has Theo
Grayson
reeling.
has the power advantage here. That's the thing. Like when he hits you, you know it. Oh, beautiful job. Changing his angles there, looking to rip with those hooks.
Theo taking a big deep breath, Elijah.
Yeah, and slowing way down. His punches are coming way slower. He was
Grayson's
very
looking
fast and explosive in the first round.
Grayson's looking to work that jab and then a big right hand behind it.
I would like to see Grayson come in for the kill right
Some little
now.
bit of a
He looks fresher
movement there.
He looks like the fresher guy, and I think he's got the power to stop him here if he just goes for it.
Oh! Right hand by Grayson.
Massive right hand, and I don't know how Theo just ate that one.
Theo has a hell of a chin on him.
Both guys do. They've both eaten massive shots. I'd have been laying unconscious on the canvas already.
Grayson just winked at him, Elijah. He just gave him a little wink.
Oh, man, these are some
They're having fun.
tough men. This is
Oh, a big right hand.
incredible fight. Oh, my gosh.
Both guys just swinging.
Theo
leather.
ducked under that and looked to rip with a huge right hand of his own. Man, he's doing a good job getting away from Grayson. Now, Grayson's getting a little bit slower.
Grayson threw a back fist there, Elijah.
Yeah, that's illegal there. You see the warning from the ref. Grayson's slowing way down, and he was getting tagged there at the end of that round.
The crowd is on their feet.
I think Theo might have stole that round.
Theo definitely took that round. I think he had that jab working the 1-2.
So I'm thinking Spalding won the first two, but the first round was very competitive and close.
That first round, Theo was hurt a couple times, but
This
each
entire
time
fight was competitive and close. I think the only clear-cut round was round two with the knockdown.
I agree.
But you know that's a 10-8 round with a knockdown like that. So even if Theo won this first and third round, that's a draw.
we might be looking at a draw here.
You can feel the tension on this one waiting for this decision. It's
I
just
was-
so close.
I was just about to say you can feel a little something in the air right now waiting for the judges.
Both guys showing some sportsmanship here. What an absolute barn burner that was. It's taken the judges an awfully long time with this one. It makes you think that this has to be a split decision or a draw. There's something going on here. It's not the easiest decision. I don't envy the judges on this one.
No, definitely not. That was a really hard fight. A lot of back and forth.
I think if I scored it, I just don't know. It's such a hard one. It's hard to commentate and score.
If I'm a judge, I'm going to have to say maybe Spalding.
I think Spalding did more damage. I think he landed the bigger shots. So, in my opinion, he won this fight, but it's a very close one. It was a very good fight. It's going to be tough to choose between fight of the night if they keep going like this.
The crowd, they seem to have their winner already.
Grayson Spalding with the win, and I think the judges made the right call there. Beautiful fight. The crowd's not happy about it, but they have to admit that Spalding fought a hell of a fight. He landed some massive shots. He knocked him down in the second.
I think maybe that's what secured it for him.
Oh, yeah, I think the knockdown was really...
You take that knockdown away, and maybe we're looking at a draw here.
It's the biggest moment of the fight, for sure.
Theo Vaughn, though, landed his own big shots and looked great in there, especially for a debut fighter. You couldn't ask for a better debut fight.
He threw some beautiful straight rights, and he throws them really fast and powerfully for a heavyweight.
He had a good jab also.
Next up, we're going to have Heath Martin, the Nightmare himself, hometown favorite, up against Nathan Starkey.
Heath Martin, he carries a pretty big crowd here in Oceana, yeah?
That kid is just so driven and hungry, and I think he's a kid who this has been a dream for him for a long time. Just
Absolutely.
getting in here is a dream for him, and I think win or lose, he's going to be proud of himself.
As he should be, because, I mean, it takes... Not everybody can step in there, Elijah.
It takes a special kind of person, I think.
Definitely
it's
does.
a rare breed that does this. And here comes Nathan Starkey. Nathan Starkey was a standout athlete in Logan. And he says this fight's not going to last more than 30 seconds.
He didn't have a lot of nice things to say about our friend Heath.
Oh, there was definitely a battle of words between them. This guy is very motivated, and he's very, very driven to end Heath's night early and spoil his hometown crowd's success.
Heath Martin getting the big ovation from the crowd as he walks to the ring.
Here comes the Nightmare, Heath Martin. The kid fought before in Baileysville. He took a loss there. I think that he had so much fun, though. He knew he wanted to be a boxer. He's finally done that. And I think he really dedicated himself to learning more this fight.
You see him there. He's bouncing around. He's having a good time, getting the crowd going. I like this guy.
I love it. He enjoys what he's doing. He's a dreamer, you know. And
Yes.
you got to respect people like that. There were plenty of doubters, plenty of people that said he shouldn't be here, but here he is.
I can definitely respect someone like that.
I think you've been there yourself, you know, when
I have
after
been.
your first fight. Like, there's nothing sweeter than proving the people who counted you out wrong.
I gotta agree completely. There's no better feeling than getting in there and just showing them all, you know, I am what I said I was.
And I think that's what he's setting out to do tonight. He really wants to show people that he belongs in the ring.
He
that
looks
he's
confident.
supposed to be a fighter. He looks very confident.
His opponent seems like he doesn't have a care in the world.
Not at all. He's ready to just go to war. You can see he looks a little mad.
Nathan Starkey. Another big ovation for the
Heath is so
Nightmare.
excited about this reception from this crowd, too. I love seeing it. But Starkey's not phased.
Not at all. He's looking him dead in his eyes.
There was a war of words between them yesterday at weigh-ins. And they touched gloves, but it was a very aggressive touch of the gloves.
We got another guy here in the tennis shoes and the swimming trunks.
And Billy Fox is going to be calling the action for this one, and here we go.
Nathan coming out aggressive.
Good right hands by Heath. He's going to war, man. He needs to relax a little bit. These guys both need to just chill for a minute.
Both guys eating some big shots.
It's a long fight, boys.
He's got Nathan Starkey against the ropes.
Holy
He's got a
crap.
big right hand.
These guys are going to war.
I think that. There you go. They just need to slow it down a little bit there, Nightmare.
Now you can.
Nightmare hits him with a big right
There's
hand.
no way that either of these guys can sustain this pace for much longer.
Oh, beat him with a big uppercut.
Man, oh man, Heath is swinging though.
both guys ate some big shots there. Oh, he hurt him.
Oh, big shot caught Heath there.
He's going to get up here.
We'll see if he beats this 10 count. He's hurt bad, though. I don't think he will.
I think he's going to get up. The crowd's going to get him up.
Come on!
Come on, Heath! Let's go, Nightmare!
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the fight.
What a fight it was
there
for as long as it lasted, though.
Beautiful job.
Wow.
By Nathan Starkey. Wins. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, that's the end of the fight there. I thought for a minute he'd been saved by the bell, but
From the very beginning, Nathan came straight over it like a bat out of hell, honestly. And both guys just went to war.
He tried, man. Man, he sure did. That was a valiant effort by Heath Martin.
It really was. You could tell he tried to get up there. It just he didn't
fought
have it in him.
with heart. They went to war for a minute.
That was not the same fighter that I saw back in Bailey's.
Not at all. Not at all. He looked more confident, more comfortable.
You can tell he's put the work in.
When you fight like that, when you're in a fight as crazy and wild as that, like, you might be the guy that gets caught. Somebody's going to get caught, and he just happened to be the one that did.
Nathan Starkey, your winner.
Beautiful job there by both competitors. They just...
Together, with corporate partners, donors, and volunteers, United Way is fighting for the health, education, and financial stability of every person in every community of Southern West Virginia. Together, we provide new athletic shoes to children without proper footwear, help families get on the path to financial stability, address the needs of communities affected by substance use disorders, and many other challenges. These are the faces of change. You can be one too. United begins with you.
Join the fight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we move on with our fifth bout of the night. Blake Good versus Ryan Gibson. These are two really interesting fighters here. Blake Good trains here, local hometown guy, trains at Silverback. And I've heard he's an absolutely tough kid. But coming to the ring now is Ryan Gibson. Coming out to Zombie by the Cranberries. That's an excellent walkout song choice.
A couple of lighter weight guys here.
Interestingly, he's wearing MMA shorts. You know, it makes me wonder if he's an MMA guy. I think this is a battle of two local guys, actually. We see Good here coming out. He has got Ethan Blackburn behind him.
Another silverback fighter.
Along with C.C. Morgan and Rex White. Rex White's been carrying the banner tonight. You know, if he lets that touch the ground, they got to shoot him.
I heard that.
Really interested in this fight. Both guys look tough. Young, tough competitors. Good's 1-0 too. Already got that experience. There we go, hometown kid in the blue corner, Ryan Gibson. Oceana guys going to war. Crowd went nuts for both guys. I think the kid from Oceana is going to win. What do you think?
I was thinking the same thing, actually. It's weird you say that. I'm excited for this, Elijah. These lighter weight guys.
It looks really interesting. This looks, just by looking at the
Both
guys,
guys weighed
like
in
a
at
super interesting matchup.
178 pounds.
Interesting style starting out from Good. Like, almost like, ooh, nice straight right down the pipe, though, from Ryan. He looks down at his shoes for a minute. It was interesting.
Oh.
Left hook, though. Answers by Ryan. You can tell Good is a guy who likes to throw hooks, and he's up against a guy who has really nice straight punches.
I was just about to say, Ryan, he's worked that jab a little bit there a couple times. And he's
There's a
landed
nice left hook from Ryan and a nice jab.
He's got great head movement too, Elijah.
He looks very clean.
Oh, just hit a big right hand by Blake.
Good looks clean as well, though. That's the thing. This is a beautiful matchup.
Both guys really technical too so far.
Yeah, this is the most technical fight of the night by far so far. It's a tactical battle.
I really like Gibson's head movement and his footwork.
He's so tight as well. Everything's clean. Everything he's throwing is clean.
Good does not look bad himself, though.
Good looks very good as well. It's just two totally different styles. It's really interesting.
Gibson saying he got hit in the back of the head there.
Nice jab, though, from Good. Beautiful job by Ryan to flurry the body, flurry and tight as they got in close. And sliding out of the way of that straight right. And there's the 10-second clapper for the first round. Oh, nice overhand right by Good.
Great round. Elijah, who did you give that round to?
That's a super close round. That's a hard one to score. I don't even want to score that round.
I really liked Gibson's head work, his foot movement in that.
I think Gibson landed more shots. I think he outlanded Good, but I think Good landed more powerful shots. I think when he landed, like you can tell, he carries a lot of power. And he's got power that makes Ryan think. This is bound to be an interesting fight. I can't wait to see how things are looking by the time it hits the end of round 3.
Neither man looks gassed in their corner either.
They've been really methodical and technical so far.
Gibson actually looks really great. He's breathing really
likes
well.
to throw hooks, and he's up
instruction
against
in
a
his corner.
guy. He has a very
really
nice straight corner man there. This guy was talking to me about meeting Muhammad Ali back in the day, earlier before this card.
Yeah,
really, really interesting story about Ali.
I'd like to hear that. Start round number 2.
Beautiful jab by Good to start the round off. Another one. He's pumping that jab now and tries to follow with the overhand, but Ryan slides out of the way again. And then lands a left hook of his own.
Oh! A big right hand
He's
by
hurt
Good.
very bad. Good has him on chicken legs. He's trying to hang in there, but he's hurt very bad.
Yeah, he's out of there, Elijah.
Oh yeah, he's walking different direction. Good needs
He comes back with a nice jab of his own, though. He's still hurt. His hands are down now, Elijah.
Oh, his legs are wobbly too. He needs to back off and play it smart here and survive. The damage is done. Now you can't do anything stupid. Don't rush into something else.
Good's looking to work that jab.
Good left hook.
Big right hand right behind it.
Good left hook by Ryan, though.
Here comes that right hand.
Oh, there it is. And it landed.
Oh, and again, a big right hand. And another one by Good.
Three-piece combination.
He's going to go down, Elijah. He can't keep this up.
He's trying to get a hold of him here. Slow the fight down a bit so he can recover.
He keeps looking to the referee.
The kid's hurt. Another big shot by Good.
He is staying in there, though.
He's
tough.
just got a big power advantage here. Like, Ryan is tagging him as well, but he doesn't have the same kind of power.
When Good touches him,
he feels it.
Yeah. Good getting a little aggressive here and a little wild.
Oh,
big
man.
right hand
See,
by
he walked
Good.
right into that right as well. Good flurry there, but you see, he threw about 5 punches after the bell there.
I think he's out of it a little bit still, Elijah. You can see him falling down a
He
little.
just staggered there getting onto the stool. I think the ref needs to be paying it. He is there. He's taking a close look at him.
Good is all smiles in the corner, though, right now. He looks
Ryan
good.
Gibson's coach has just got to help him get his legs under him, recover a little bit here, because he's hurt. He's hurt really bad. I don't think Good has let him off the hook enough to recover.
This is also Ryan Gibson's debut.
Yeah, versus Good, who's 1-0. He took a hard fight right out of the gate. You got to respect that. It's very strange, two guys from the same hometown with this much skill, you know, at this weight class.
You can really see it. Gibson, he does have the skill, too. The head movement, the footwork,
He's
it's all
beautiful.
there.
Both
the
these
jab
guys,
is there.
This
it's
is the best fight, technically, of the night. These
just,
guys have been
Good
sharp.
has a little bit more power, and you can really tell.
I think that Ryan Gibson might be the more technical boxer.
I agree.
But he just doesn't carry enough power to stop Good. And Good does carry that power.
I was going to say, just like that jab right there. When Good jabs him, it backs him up.
A
When
beautiful
Gibson jabs,
example of a
Gibson looking to get him in the corner.
fluid boxer versus a power puncher. And you see what an X factor that power can be. Oh, man, but here comes a big flurry from Ryan. Oh, God.
He's got to stay covered up. Oh!
I think that was a little bit of rope-a-dope from Good.
I tell you what, man. The chin on Gibson.
He was letting him flurry on him so he could wait for that big bomb. Mouth guard of Good came out. This has been a fit. Look at this. I worry a little bit about Ryan Gibson. He's very...
I do too.
His legs still aren't under him, and it kind of scares me a little bit, to tell you the truth.
He's got heart, Elijah, to stay in there and want to keep
going.
going.
Absolutely. Some guys will quit when they're hurt like this because he's
big
still
shots.
hurt. Oh, man. Beautiful
like
jab by
that
Good.
jab.
And you see he's still looking. He's still trying to find his openings.
Good has a beautiful jab.
It's funny, he wasn't throwing that jab as much in the first round. I think his cornerman might have told him you need to work that jab. And he has in this round, and he's looked beautiful. The last 2 rounds, he's looked incredible with that jab.
I think Good's going to try to close the show on him. I think he wants a finish here.
I think he could. I think he's had him hurt for a while.
I said, it looks...
But Ryan is still hanging tough and landing his own shots. I think this kid has a really bright future, win or lose tonight.
He's actually the more active fighter in the last 10, 20 seconds here.
Yeah, he is. He's turning the tide.
He maybe stole that last minute.
I wish. That's the thing. The power that's the big factor in this fight. Like, he couldn't seem to hurt Good.
Beautiful fight, though, from both men.
That was such a technical battle.
Ryan Gibson.
I think you have to give that to Good just because he hurt him so badly.
I agree. I think Good took that pretty clearly. But I'm really impressed with Ryan Gibson. I think he showed a lot of big skills and heart.
He's an incredible fighter. Like, he's one of the most technical guys we've seen at this level. Like, a debut guy that looks that clean and technical.
You're right.
It's rare.
You wouldn't think that was his first fight.
are with the official decision.
Judge 2 scores the bout 30-27. A unanimous decision. Fighting down the right and dirty power sports.
Blake Good with the official decision. Beautiful job there by Blake.
Westside Floral, that is your all-occasion floral and gift shop. We specialize in fresh floral designs for all occasions for that special message. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, gravesite decor, anything of that nature. 18 Logan Street, Oceana, West Virginia, 304-682-0444.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up, the sixth bout of the night, Derek Estep versus Justin Pleva.
Justin Time Pleva.
Beautiful nickname, Justin Time.
I like that.
And here we see him come into the ring. This guy is a tournament veteran. He's fought in tough man, rough and rowdy type fights. So he's not new to boxing. He's got some experience. Derek Estep has also had tournament bouts. So we got two guys who aren't really making their debuts. But on paper they are. Pleva looks really comfortable.
Yeah, he looks good in
Very
there.
calm, he's moving, he's fluid and loose. Estep's just a warrior. Estep's the guy we saw in Baileysville. He won the tournament. And man, he looked absolutely great. First man to ever beat Griffin Key coming out right here. And Derek Estep makes his way to the ring. He's taking his sweet time. I hope he hears me say this. He needs to hurry up.
Another silverback fighter.
You know, unfortunately, Derek's got a brother named Dalton. He was supposed to fight tonight as well. His fight ended up falling through. No, it didn't. Looking at my bout sheet, I see there's an opponent change. So we're going to see both brothers tonight. Derek's leading it off, coming in here against Pleva.
This should be an exciting fight, Elijah. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Absolutely. I think this is one of the most interesting bouts of the night, actually. Two guys that have a lot of experience outside the official amateur rankings. You know, those tournament bouts are really good to give you experience, to get your feet wet in boxing. You started out in a tournament.
I agree.
I really like how calm and relaxed Pleva looks here. Massive crowd reception for Derek Estep here. This card is so interesting. You see so many hometown fighters on it. Like, and this crowd, they love their hometown fighters.
All right, here we go.
And we are underway. They touch gloves. Beautiful. jab to start off the fight. Play with
Oh, a big
right hand hurts him. Derek has him rocked.
He hurt him in the body too.
Derek E-step absolutely throwing some hammers at Cueva. And the first knockdown of the night.
Cueva says he's fine. He wants to keep going.
He beats this count, but let's see. Derek's ought to come out like a house on fire again. He's got him hurt.
He hurt him again. He's gonna hit that body.
Oh, he's out of the ropes. There he goes through the ropes. And he tells Derek not to push him. Derek needs to back off just a little bit and like look for that clean shot, because I think he could stop him here. Oh, there it was. Beautiful left hook. Absolutely hammers him. How many of these can you beat though? That's it. That's it. Absolutely.
And this crowd is going crazy for him.
Dominant amateur debut by Derek E-step.
They love him. E-step never really let Justin get going there, did he? Elijah is going to be giving us an interview with our winner here, Derek E-step, in just a moment. Both men coming together to embrace everything. This crowd is absolutely going crazy for their hometown man. Winner by knockout in the first round. And he is with Elijah now.
Together, with corporate partners, donors, and volunteers, United Way is fighting for the health, education, and financial stability of every person in every community of Southern West Virginia. Together, we provide new athletic shoes to children without proper footwear, help families get on the path to financial stability, address the needs of communities affected by substance use disorders, and many other challenges. These are the faces of change. You can be one too. United begins with you.
Join the fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is two absolutely massive heavyweights with a lot of experience. Here comes Nick Fisher, a very big man. This guy's fought everybody. This guy's fought Mikey Mitchell. This guy's fought Brandon Boggs. This guy's fought Chase Stafford. He has fought a who's who of opponents at heavyweight at New Line, and he's made every single one of them a competitive fight.
Dedicating this fight to this shoot in the ring workman. Let's bring on Dalen Jimerson.
And Dalen Jimerson makes his way to the ring. Dalen has come such a long way as a fighter since his first fight. He came in, I think, with absolutely no training, raw, green. He's been working really hard, though, and we've seen him improve with each fight. He's dedicating this one to Shaylin Workman. You know, his coach, Jason Workman, lost his daughter a few years ago, and he's dedicating this fight to her, and I think that's a big deal for both of them. You know, Dalen, we've seen him fight guys like Josh Bowling. We saw him stop Josh Bowling with a body shot. Dalen's shown absolute signs of potential and greatness, and I think things are coming together for him now. He's a guy who's lost a ton of weight since we saw him last. He seems to be taking things more seriously. I think he sees a path toward a brighter future here with boxing.
I was going to say, Elijah, just in the last few months, he's really rededicated himself to the sport, I think, and lost a bunch of weight. He really looks great.
He looks
I
way
look for him to have
smaller than we
a
saw him
great
last.
fight.
And this is a guy we saw go to war with Matt Christ, who went on next fight to win our heavyweight title. That fight was close.
Very close.
This is a fight that you can feel the tension. Both these guys have massive power, and both of them have a ton of experience. Like, I don't expect there to be much of a feeling out process. I think these guys are going to be slinging some heavy shots. Look how calm Fisher looks.
He looks very calm, and Dalen looks very determined.
Touch gloves there, and here we go.
Dalen with a big left hand. And
Beautiful
into the body.
uppercut, though, from Fisher in the middle of it, and a straight right from Fisher as well. Oh, man, big shots from both guys. Fisher's
Big
got him up against the
uppercuts.
ropes here, and he is landing some bombs. Dalen's got to cut an angle and get out of there.
He's eating some big shots.
Dalen already
I'd like to
looks
see
a
him
little
work.
bit hurt.
I'd like to see him work that jab a little more.
Beautiful jab by Fisher.
Good head movement by Dalen right there. Yeah, Elijah, he does look a little hurt.
Oh, yeah. I think that first flurry really rattled him.
Big shot to the body.
Dalen rips to the body. We saw him, like I say, stop Josh Bowling with that, and Josh Bowling, very tough fighter. Beautiful right hook and an uppercut by Fisher.
Fisher looks very composed, like you said, Elijah. Very composed, like he's just walking him down, looking for his shots.
He's landed that straight right.
Oh, he just
over
ate a
and
big
over.
uppercut, though.
And he just smiled and kept walking forward. And he keeps getting Dalen up on the ropes here, and that's not good for Dalen.
Dalen's mouth is also open a little bit.
Yeah, he nodded at that body shot. He acknowledges Dalen's power there, but nothing's hurting him. He just keeps coming forward. Oh! Huge left hook by Dalen. And Fisher eats it. Fisher eats it, and man, these guys are so big. When they crash against the ropes, it's scary.
Good head movement by Dalen there.
Guys are definitely testing the quality of this ring.
That they are.
Oh man, this is a dogfight. This is just a dogfight between two really good fighters. Beautiful first round, and I think Fisher definitely took that
Dalen
one.
looks absolutely exhausted.
Yeah, he definitely seems like he's just crashed already, and that's not a good sign. He's shaking his head too. Mentally, he looks defeated. That's where Jason Workman has to get in here and motivate this guy. He's got to show this guy the fight's not over yet. There's 2 rounds left. There we go. And Jason's been working with him a long time. If anybody can pull him out of this, it's him.
Nicholas Fisher in his corner seems pretty satisfied with his work.
Very confident. And I like that he's not sitting down. I prefer not to sit.
Saying, I have to take the stool. I don't want to take the stool.
Well, I think once you sit down, that's when that adrenaline dump comes. Dalen's very slow getting off that stool.
Very slow indeed.
I told Dalen before this fight, I told him, your biggest problem is you're in your head too much. So he's got to get out of his head right now.
Oh, sticks him with a big left hook.
Oh, man!
And
that left hand hurt Fisher, though!
Dalen coming on strong.
He has got him hurt!
I'd like to see him go to the body here, Elijah.
Fisher walked right into that straight left, and I know he finished it. And that one, man, Dalen is landing some big shots. Oh my God!
Strong.
Fisher absolutely hammered him with a straight, though. May have broken Dalen's nose
Dalen has his hands completely down by his side, Elijah.
That straight right by Fisher may have broken Dalen's nose. You see his mouth's wide open, too. He's having trouble breathing out of it.
Dalen is throwing everything he has in every shot.
He's overthrowing. He's overthrowing. That's why he got caught.
But he is eating it.
How many of these can you eat, though? How many?
He's not going to eat very many more if he does not get his hands up.
I think he's
eats a big jab
point
again.
Where he's too tired to put his hands up, and that's a dangerous time. Dalen is looking oh man, and Fisher is game. That's the thing. Fisher keeps smiling at him. He keeps nodding at him.
He spit his mouthpiece out there. He's maybe trying to get a little break here.
That's a veteran move right there. It's dirty, but it works.
He's got his hands on the rope.
There's a little breather there. And here he comes. Dalen's got to get in there. Dude, get off the corner. Get out of the way. Get out of the... Dude.
Come on,
Oh,
Dalen.
my gosh. This is just... You can see Dalen fading hard. I think the ref's taking a real close look at Dalen.
He's about to step in. If Nicholas could just put something together, I think you're
Dalen's
right.
got to do something. He's got to put up some form of active offense.
He's just swinging for the fences here.
He's
Hands
so tired.
down.
He's like almost falling, staggering, falling forward like he's exhausted.
Is Nicholas starting to fade a little bit himself?
I
Elijah?
believe he is.
He's got a look in his eye, though, of determination.
That's the thing. Nick's a dog.
That was a scary look, Elijah.
He's a dog.
Oh!
That was a massive right hand. Dalen's still on his feet.
Dalen stays on his feet somehow, Elijah. He almost came to the ropes.
Almost came over the ropes on us there.
He falls down to his stool. He is hurt bad.
I believe he might quit in between rounds.
Nicholas is also very spent. He takes the stool going into the third round.
I think Dalen might stop in between rounds here. I'm taking a close look at him. He does not want to continue.
And that may be a wise move, honestly. I don't know how much more he has.
I think he's too tired to stand up. How can you fight when you're too tired to stand? You know what I mean? Like his feet aren't under him.
Nicholas has definitely gassed himself, though, in the corner.
That's the thing. Like, this fight could still go either way. It's crazy. It's a crazy fight. His corner's trying to talk him into it. Push through. Hang in there. Fisher knows.
Let's go, Dalen!
Fisher knows that this is his fight to win. You can see it. That's what's got him up faster. That's what's got. He's just as tired, I think. But I think he smells that victory.
Yeah, Dalen looks mentally and physically defeated right now.
Both guys.
Not a look you want to have.
It's a war of attrition. Like Dalen.
He's going out, though. He's swinging.
Showed his heart by.
Got to get those hands up.
Bell and slips under that big shot. Good job. He needs to use his clinch and just try to stay alive.
Oh,
beautiful!
Big left
Beautiful job by Dalen.
Oh, a big right hook to the body.
Oh, man!
Oh, he drops him with the
body! Oh, my God!
He dropped it! He hook to the body,
Elijah! That beautiful power
in the last round.
Oh, my God! What a shot, ladies and gentlemen!
Out of nowhere,
it seemed
Elijah.
like he had nothing left.
He goes for it again!
Oh, man.
Nicholas is coming full
Fisher
force at him, though.
is angry. He didn't like that. You know, that's embarrassing, getting dropped. Oh, man. Dalen's looking for that body shot. Look at him. He's staring at that body. Look, he's hungry.
Such a fun fight. Come on.
Fisher's
you
hurt.
You got to get your
Fisher's
hands
hurt
up.
right now. Go!
You got to get your hands up. He's going to look for that body shot again. He knew he hurt him there. That's probably what he's going to look for.
Beautiful.
Oh, just slipped a big right hook.
This fight is absolutely bananas.
Fisher.
Both guys are dead.
Absolutely
They're dead tired.
He's looking to put him down to that body shot again. If he hits him again, he might do it.
Derek Dalen did. He's almost done.
Body shot. What a fight, Elijah.
Dalen is showing so much heart here. Both guys are. Both guys are too tired to continue, but here they are. 3 rounds deep after a dogfight, and both guys still swinging heavy leather, looking to find a way to win this fight.
Two absolute warriors.
Absolutely incredible. Incredible fight. Heart from both men. Look at Nick Fisher collapses to the canvas. He was dead. Heart's the only thing that kept him going here.
Absolute war. Dalen is spent on the ground.
Or incredible fight.
Stool,
whoever wins this fight, neither guy has anything to hang their head about.
Absolutely not. That was a hell of a fucking fight.
I think Fisher, I don't know. Dalen dropped him in the third.
Dalen definitely took that third. In my opinion, Dalen took that third round.
It's got to be a 10-8. Or, I mean, even if you scored the round for Fisher, it's a 9-9. I don't know. I don't know who won this fight, ladies and gentlemen. It could go either way. I think Dalen won the third. I'll say it. I think he won the third.
I think Dalen definitely took that third.
Because he came out at the beginning of the third and landed some bombs as well.
Either way, both men, nothing to hang their head about.
I'm going to go talk to the winner of this, ladies and gentlemen, after we have the official decision.
Both guys sharing a moment there. You like to see that after a fight like that. Majority draw. What a hell of a fight. You can't be mad at that. Elijah with both of the winners. Testing, testing. Testing, testing.
This is a fight I am so interested in, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Hansen, American hero, Marine Corps veteran. The dude's a stud. Trains out of Griffin Raw up in Ohio. You know, the dude's just a killer. He's one of those guys, he'll fight anybody at any time, and he's got a really tough test in front of him with Chris Blankenship, the leader of the Silverback Gym. We last saw Dan up against Jeremy Johnson, and he's a monster. Jeremy's a monster. He's about 6'5". He towered over Dan. Dude, Dan gave him all he could handle. Dan took a loss in that fight. It was an MMA bout, but he absolutely looked phenomenal.
Here comes that hometown boy, Chris Blankenship, out of the Silverback Gym.
This is a big deal. Chris hasn't fought in a long time, but he's an absolute killer. I've heard stories about this guy.
How long has it been since he fought?
Years and years. I mean, Chris is up there in age, you know. I don't know how long he expects to keep going. I think his plan is to be able to make that pro debut, though. But I've heard stories about this guy. He was a legendary tournament fighter, legendary amateur fighter. I think we're going to see some really technical boxing right here.
Well, I can tell you one thing's for sure, Elijah. The crowd is excited that he is here.
I hear stories about the guys sparring with Chris and him just absolutely lighting them up. Young, active fighters, too.
You can definitely tell he's the coach. They have the whole team out here for this one.
It's a big deal. I think a lot of them have been waiting to watch Chris compete. But he's got a very tough opponent in Dan Hansen.
Dan looks ready too. He looks determined. He has not took his eyes.
Dan's a man who's used to combat in war. Like, he's not shaken by this. That's what's so interesting about him. He'll fight anybody. He doesn't care.
Yeah, I guess once you've been to war, a fist fight is really no big deal, is it?
Dan is a guy who, like, mentally, he's in a very unique place always. Interesting to talk to that guy about his outlook on life. He's just a tough man with a tough mentality. But Chris Blankenship is the same way. These are two absolute warriors, two old school guys from the old guard. You see C.C. Morgan there in the corner, along with Tucker Lambert, taking a pre-fight selfie with Mr. Blankenship. Did you know that he was Superman? I didn't realize that. I see that Superman tattoo
I
there.
had no idea. I had no idea.
That's what Superman should have done. He should have just got the tattoo. It would have made it a lot simpler.
Yeah, that would have been probably a lot easier. A lot
Taking the clothes off, you know, putting the costume on.
Yeah. Fastest man alive, though. Maybe he doesn't have that problem.
I've got a feeling this crowd's about to go bananas. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The much anticipated debut, new line cage fighting debut of Chris Blankenship. And the return of Dan Hansen. Both guys I really enjoy watching. Billy Fox, the third man in the ring. And here we go. Chris measuring with that jab. I've heard a lot of people say he likes to fight like Tyson. He likes to roll a lot, dip. There we go.
There it is. Hands down.
Oh, beautiful
big
overhand
right
right. Dan felt that, you could tell. I've heard Chris hits really hard as well. Beautiful jab, flashing that jab. Looking to send that overhand right again. You can see the boxing experience of Blankenship.
Move your head, Chris! Move your head!
Both men looking to work that jab.
Beautiful shot by Dan, though. Dan lands his right hand over the top there. Lands a nice straight right to the body. And his jab, pause with his own jab. Oh!
Chris Blankenship.
Nice jab there.
Look for that uppercut from Chris Blankenship here.
Yeah.
Measuring him for it.
Work his body!
Beautiful jab again by Dan Hansen.
He ain't got just a head!
Another one.
Oh,
Beautiful
a big right
overhand
hand
right by Chris Blankenship. Looking for that big power shot.
But still, Dan keeps at him. He keeps coming in.
Dan's
with that,
very
with that
tough
jab.
guy. He's a tough competitor.
There's that uppercut.
I think it just grazed him. I don't think it quite landed flush.
He's going to look for it again here.
Dan has a very wide guard, if you notice. His elbows are very wide. I think it would be easy to sneak that uppercut right up the middle of that guard.
I'd like to see maybe Chris throw a few more body shots in there.
I like that jab he's working now. There.
Oh!
Big overhand. Good job.
Good round by both men. I got to give that to Chris Blankenship, Elijah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Dan had a few moments of success, though.
He definitely did. Dan tried to push the pace in that round.
If I were in Dan's corner, I would tell him you need to make this fight uglier. You need to get, like, he's a cleaner boxer. Blankenship's going to outbox you if you make this a boxing match. But if you make this a scrappy dogfight, that's where you're going to have success. Blankenship, I think, just needs to let his hands go more. He needs to have faith in that power, faith in that jab.
I agree. And Dan needs to get more on the inside, work that body, come up top.
I think that Blankenship's taking his time here, though, setting things up. Last round you could tell he's looking for that big, huge overhand right to close the show.
Both men look good coming off the stool for round two. Blankenship looking to work that jab.
Dan Hansen has a very nice jab as well.
There's that uppercut left hook.
Left hook by Chris Blankenship. I think it was blocked by Dan.
Oh, a
nice
big
body
right hook to the
shot.
body.
That's what we didn't see last round from Blankenship. Oh,
He
man.
hurt him a little bit.
Nice
maybe.
shot from Dan Hansen, and he's got him in trouble here. He smells blood, but Chris backs away. Good job by Chris. Beautiful job blocking all those. When he was flurrying there, looking for that finish. I think majority of those shots were blocked by Chris. But Dan knows he can tag it.
Chris looking to work that jab again.
Oh, nice jab by Chris.
Good body shot
I'd like
by
to
Dan.
see Dan try to cut off this cage, get him in that corner.
Oh, big
good
right
shot
hand by Dan.
Hansen, and it got through. Oh, nice left hook. Knocked him off balance a
Beautiful
bit.
check left.
And he lands his own left. Dan Hansen is making this a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's another good right by Dan.
You can see Dan just eats whatever Chris has to give him.
And that's the thing, I
he
think
just
Dan's
bites
got
down on
some
his
power.
mouthpiece and just comes forward.
Dan has some power, and you can tell when he hits Chris, he
Oh,
feels it.
a big right hand there, Elijah. I think Chris is hurt a little bit.
I do too. He's a little flustered, and he looks a little bit tired.
10 seconds there.
I think Dan Hansen might have took this round, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta agree, Elijah. I think Dan took that round from Chris. He got in there.
I have it 1-1. Whoever steals this third round I think steals the fight.
It comes down to whoever wants it right now, whoever wants it more.
Let's take a look and see how hard these guys are breathing. I think
Dan
Blankenship looks a little bit tired.
Dan looks okay.
Dan's been training like a madman. He's lost a ton of weight. Dan used to weigh almost 450 pounds, man.
He's breathing a little heavy, but nowhere near like Chris.
He's put in a crazy amount of work to get where he is.
Chris still looks good, though.
A lot of people thought that Dan couldn't hang with Chris. They were wrong. Dan's hanging in this fight and making it competitive.
He's doing a lot more than just hanging in there. I think he
just
took
won
that
that round.
Yeah.
This crowd's dead silent. You can feel the tension here.
Yeah, you really can. They're a little worried for their hometown boy, Chris Blankenship, maybe.
I think Chris is the sharper boxer. It's just Dan is tough. It's like Joe Rogan versus the ice spill.
Somebody spilled some water. Oh no. Get back in there. You got more to do.
Here we go, the third and final round. An important round for both men. Oh!
Big
Beautiful right hand by Chris Blankenship. But Dan walks through him. That's the thing.
Chris is going right back to that jab, Elijah. Nice check
left
left hook.
That left hook's finding a home.
Big body shot.
Chris knows he needs this round. You can tell he's fighting with a little more urgency.
Oh big right hand.
The biggest shot of the fight. Dan Hansen that one hurt him. He's hurt now. He's on chicken legs, but still coming forward.
He's still standing.
He's still on chicken legs, though. Those straight rights were beautiful. I love that he went from the overhand to throwing it straight down the pipe, and he's having beautiful success. There it is again.
And again. He's looking. Those are some big men.
Dan is a very tough guy. Like, you know he's hurt. Oh, he's looking to walk him right into that right hand. You see that? He's pulling him forward, and he's waiting to throw that right. See?
Yep.
Bang!
Oh,
there it is.
beautiful uppercut.
Now here he goes. He'll draw him forward again, and then throw that right. Draw him forward, and right.
Overhand right coming.
Bang!
There it is. Nice slip by
Chris looks like a different guy this round. I love how he's drawing him forward. Dan needs to quit biting on that. He needs to sit back.
He keeps hitting with that beautiful uppercut left hook. Here comes Dan, though, big to the body.
These guys are going to war right here.
Absolute
Close range, they're just going to war.
Beautiful
what a fight.
Beautiful
what
fight.
a fight.
The crowd's on their feet.
Both guys.
Chris Blankenship. That was a great fight, Elijah. Great fight.
We'll await the official decision here, and then I'll talk to your winner.
We are awaiting the judge's decision.
Together, with corporate partners, donors, and volunteers, United Way is fighting for the health, education, and financial stability of every person in every community of Southern West Virginia. Together, we provide new athletic shoes to children without proper footwear, help families get on the path to financial stability, address the needs of communities affected by substance use disorders, and many other challenges. These are the faces of change. You can be one too. United begins with you.
Join the fight.
I've worked hard for it. Denzel is a hell of a fighter, hell of a competitor, and I respect him a lot, and I look forward to it.
I'm really looking forward to that one as well. You've come a long way, my friend. It's kind of awesome to see you earn that title shot.
I really appreciate you saying that, man. It feels good. It does. To be recognized by my peers, it feels good.
Finally, after a definitely longer than 10-minute intermission,
Some people need to smoke 2 cigarettes. It's fine.
we have got Dalton Estep versus Jonathan Justice coming up.
And this is that second E-Step brother of the night, yeah?
This fight materialized just a couple of hours ago. Dalton
Interesting.
Estep was originally supposed to fight Austin Stanley. Austin and his entire team came down with food poisoning the other day. And so it threw a wrench in the works. Dalton thought he wasn't going to be able to compete. But here comes Jonathan Justice willing to step up on short notice.
I actually talked to Dalton a little bit ago. He's excited, Elijah. He wanted to get in there a few months back in Baileyville. He didn't have the opportunity. It didn't arise for him. But he's excited to be here. He has his brother on the card with him tonight. His brother just got a spectacular win, so I'm sure that has to be motivating to him somehow to go out there and do the same.
Not only his brother, but all these guys from Silverback have been telling me about how good Dalton is. They've been telling me Dalton's special. Dalton's a freak athlete. Dalton has been wanting this for a long time. I think he's been around boxing for a long time. And I expect big things from him. He seems very determined. They say that he and Ethan Blackburn go to war in the gym.
I'd like to see that, actually.
And I've heard he even gets the better of Ethan sometimes.
Wow, Ethan, he's a pretty standout guy himself. For a young
Ethan's
boxer.
had an incredible rise.
He was supposed to be on this card tonight too, but I think his fight fell through.
You hear that hometown crowd going crazy for Dalton Estep. Standout athlete in high school, right here in Oceana. But Jonathan Justice is a tough cat. He's 1-0. He's got more experience than Dalton here. So this should be an absolutely interesting match, especially since neither guy's had any time to prepare. Touch of gloves, and here we go. Jonathan's a little bit wild. Oh, beautiful left hook by Dalton, and he slides back away from the flurry by Jonathan. These guys are so fast, they're just going to war and slugging.
Dalton cutting the angles, getting away from those ropes.
Dalton's footwork looks really good. You can tell he's a very athletic guy. Explosive.
He moves really well.
Fast twitch muscle fibers.
Throwing big shots there.
But Jonathan Justice hanging in there, looking to find his own shots.
E-Step slowing it down a little bit now, maybe.
Yeah, it was just such a frantic pace at the beginning. I like this better. This is exactly what both guys needed to do, was chill out, start boxing. Nice body shot from E-Step. He switches stances a lot. You notice that? See, there he goes back to orthodox.
I like that too, as somebody who switches stances often.
I think new guys can tend to overdo it sometimes, but he looks good doing it.
He does.
He doesn't look uncomfortable.
Great head movement also. But Jonathan, he's hanging right there with him.
Nice jab.
Jonathan's kind of setting the pace for this fight.
I think Dalton's definitely landing the cleaner shots here.
For sure.
And he's sliding just out of the way of a lot of the shots that Jonathan's throwing back at him.
Oh, a
Nice shot by Jonathan. Stopped him in his tracks for a moment. Oh, man. He keeps running into shots, though. As he's trying to attack, Dalton will run into something. Nice left hook.
I'd like to see Dalton go to the body a little bit more.
Two-punch combination landed by Dalton. That was nice. That had some power on it. Tucker Lambert there in the corner. He's been really high on this kid.
Yeah, I'd like to see him go to the body a little bit more. It'd really open up that head for him. I'm big on those body shots, Elijah. Jonathan Justice not taking the stool between rounds.
Like I say, I like that.
I do too.
Over in his corner, he's got Jason Workman.
Tyler Estep looking over his shoulder's coach at his opponent.
Ethan Blackburn in the corner of Dalton there. You know, for a moment, Ethan, you know, whose opponent pulled out tonight as well, talked to Dalton about those two fighting, even though they're like main training partners. They just both wanted to fight. It's a big disappointment when your opponent pulls out short notice. And here we go.
Touch of gloves.
Back to the center of the ring. Oh man,
Dalton
good
nice
shot.
One too.
Here they go, another crazy flurry from both guys. But Jonathan is just too wild.
He has his head down
He's
constantly.
barely landing anything because he's not looking where he's throwing.
He's just rushing him, Elijah, with his head down.
Oh!
Nice left hook.
And he acknowledges that he felt that power there.
Nice body shot by Dalton. There's
You
those
hear
body
somebody in
shots.
the crowd call him, give him another left hook.
Oh, nice
There's
straight
a
left.
Beautiful straight left. He switched stances just to throw that straight left.
Jonathan Justice with a slip. Not a knockdown, just a slip.
He looks like his legs are not under him though. And I think that's mainly from fatigue.
He's got those tennis shoes on also.
That's true.
A lot of guys wear those tennis shoes in here tonight. It's a big disadvantage.
A lot of the young fighters, man, just starting out. Like,
I know from personal experience, tennis shoes in that ring is not a good idea. Your feet get caught under you. You can't move. They stick.
my last fight, my opponent's tennis shoe came off.
I remember that. Jonathan Justice taking a little break there, maybe.
Nice right hand by E-Step, and then he gets right out of the way of the counter.
I think Justice is a little fatigued.
I think Dalton's really getting a sense of his timing as well.
He just got hit with the right hand and he acknowledged that it hurt.
See, he just keeps sliding right out of the way of those counters. He'll land and then slide right straight back away. Oh! Beautiful knockdown by E-Step there. Caught him coming in with the straight right.
Justice says he's okay, he wants to continue. He looks all right.
Justice nodded his head as he was still on the ground. Definitely respects E-Step's power now as we go into the final round of the fight.
The praise they gave this kid, Elijah, it's right on point. He looks great in there.
Oh, absolutely, especially for a first fight. You know, they started out a little bit nuts, but he still looked clean in the middle of that chaos.
He's very technical. Jonathan Justice taking the stool going into round number 3.
He's very tired. You know he is.
He gets up early, though.
Jonathan Justice, very game guy. He'd be a very good fighter. He's got the heart for it. And here we go, the third and final round. Can Justice turn the tide?
He's coming out with the jab. Looking a little better.
Beautiful.
Oh, he's walking right into it.
Oh, man. That combination was fast. 3-piece and a soda from Dalton E-Step.
Yeah, he's just running into stuff, Elijah. head down.
Dalton has such a speed advantage, especially late in this fight when Jonathan's tired.
Dalton's not throwing a lot of looping shots either. It's mostly all straight punches.
I like the way Dalton fights so relaxed.
Oh,
man.
A huge right hand. But
Beautiful.
I tell you what, Jonathan Justice
Stiff.
has a chin on him.
Stiff straight right. And keeps nodding. He's just like, yeah, good job. Oh, beautiful combination.
He's in trouble here, Elijah.
Jonathan's a tough guy, man.
He's still swinging with everything in him.
He's very tough. He just keeps walking forward, nodding at him like, yep.
Pumping that jab, trying to make something. Whoa, a big left hand.
There's only so many of these you can eat.
I don't see how the kid's standing up.
Dominant round by E-Step.
Jonathan Justice, he's got a lot of heart, man.
Absolutely.
And Dalton E-Step is looking great.
Looking like he's getting a little tired, but he's very confident.
He's been throwing some big shots, though.
He's very confident now, and you've got to be. I mean, you've landed almost everything you've been throwing this round.
Got his hands down now. We want to put them back up.
He's getting very confident.
Yeah.
But he's slid right out of the way. Beautiful.
He's looking to end this fight, Elijah. I think he's going to enter the tank. Oh, he's hurt. Big Elijah.
Look at how Jonathan just keeps marching forward, though.
If Jonathan
E-Step could follow this up right now. That's it. He quit. That was it.
What a fight by both guys. Jonathan Justice, man. What a chin on that guy. Not going down.
I'm going to go have a word with Mr. Dalton E-Step.
Elijah is going to talk to our winner here shortly. Great fight by both men. Elijah's going to try to track him down for an interview here if he can. A-Step making good on his debut. What a fight. Next up we have James Blankenship versus Michael Watts. Back with us here is Mr. Elijah Thacker.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up is gonna be James Blankenship and Michael Watts. This is a crazy fight.
Michael Watts, that's a buddy of yours, yeah?
Oh yeah, Watts and me we go way back. We've trained together quite a lot. But James is a guy I know really well too. Like, he's a silverback guy and he's a heck of a prospect here on the heavyweight scene. Both these guys ranked opponents, top 10 heavyweights right now in the West Virginia amateur scene. And here comes Michael Watts. In the corner there, you see his brother.
Michael Watts coming off of a win.
Absolutely beautiful win over Josh Bowling, where he got a third-round TKO. Former title challenger Josh Bowling, I should add. James Blankenship has totally transformed physically in the last several months. When we saw him in Baileysville last year, he looks lighter, he looks more in shape, and here comes Michael Watts giving me some love.
James Blankenship looks an easy 20 pounds lighter than what he did a few months ago.
Oh, absolutely. He looks in great shape. I think cardio is going to be a big factor for him in this fight if it goes deep.
And he's training at that
Because
silverback.
Watts has struggled lately with cardio, but I think Watts is in a lot better shape than he has been his last couple of fights. He took those on kind of a whim. Even this one, I think he's on this crazy weird streak though. It's interesting. After losing that title shot against Matt Christ in a very close fight. But here comes Blankenship ready to end the hype train of Michael Watts. Blankenship is on a hell of a streak of his own. He's 3-0.
But those may be tournament bouts.
Yeah, they were. He was in Baileysville. He beat big win over Mark Dean, where he dropped him twice with some beautiful hooks. He couldn't continue in the tournament though because he threw out his shoulder. So I think he's been really hungry to get back in here.
Michael Watts looking good.
Both these guys have been here before. Both these guys are calm. Both these guys are veterans. I expect no feeling out process here, really. I expect just absolute slugfest from the jump, tell you the truth.
From the times I've seen them fight, I'd have to say that Michael Watts is the more technical man. And
I agree.
James Blankenship is the more of the powerhouse.
Blankenship has some technical ability as well, though. That's the thing. He's very clean.
He does.
I've watched him on mitts, on the bag, and he's very impressive. I think this is a close fight, and it's an interesting fight. Nice jab and overhand right by Watts, though, to start off the show. Yeah, you can see the power there of James.
Throwing big power.
He likes to dip and throw big hooks. You see there?
He's rolling well. Michael Watts bringing that pressure, not letting him dance around, trying to keep him right against those ropes. Oh, he just ate a big body shot, though.
Those hooks are massive from James, and if one connects to your chin, you're going to feel it. Watts landed a beautiful straight right. He's throwing straight punches compared to James's hooks. Oh, nice shot by Watts behind the ear, but dude.
Also, Watts is throwing everything at about 50% power, as to where it looks like James is.
Oh yeah, James.
I don't want to say he's loading up with everything, but he's definitely throwing a hell of a lot of power.
Watts is a confident striker.
Watts coming in with an uppercut left hook, though.
He is blocking everything.
Watts is starting to talk to him a little bit here.
Watts getting confident. I think he's feeling that power as well.
James.
But, you know, you taste the guy's power and you're like, okay. And you kind of know what you're up against. There we go. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, after some audio difficulties. Absolutely beautiful fight so far. Technical scrap. Good first round from both men. I won't pretend to score that round because during the middle of our audio difficulties, I missed a good 15 to 20 seconds of that bout. But man, that was a beautiful fight. How do you feel, Mr. Bond?
I was looking at both guys in the corner here. They both, I don't want to say they look completely exhausted or nothing. They're both breathing a little heavy.
I think they both look all right, though. I don't think they look gassed.
No.
They're, you know, of course they're tired. They're two big boys.
They're bigger, yeah, big heavyweights.
But like,
carry.
they don't look dead.
No.
Look at how Dalen and Fisher look after that second round. They were dead. This is a little different. This is fatigue, but it's manageable.
Yeah, I think Michael Watts just told his coach he looks good, or he feels good. James Blankenship taking some big deep breaths.
Michael Watts feeling good, looking sharp. So does James, though. This is this was one of my picks for fight of the night when I saw the matchup. Beautiful.
I think
James.
Watts wants to get him in that corner.
Oh yeah,
and then
absolutely. He wants.
Here it comes.
Watts is really good and tight, and once Watts gets ahead of you, he's really sharp.
Watts is really looking for that uppercut left hook.
I really like Watts' guard here.
Oh, nice body shot by Watts.
Like when James starts throwing, Watts is doing a great job blocking everything he's throwing at him.
Watts coming in hands down there for a second. He's definitely feeling himself.
Oh, beautiful job slipping under that hook and punishing him. I think James is slowing down. Those punches didn't come quite as quickly as the first, you know, he was throwing them in the first round. These big boys leaning on the ropes.
Nice body shot by James.
James is sharp. He really and truly is a sharp fighter.
Watts has got him in that corner. Let's see what he can do with it.
This is exactly where Michael Watts
Let's see him work that body and come up top. There it is.
Oh, beautiful. Trying to set up that uppercut in tight. I'd love to see some more hooks, though. Oh, good job off the ropes by James, though, producing his own offense. He shoves him away. He took a big, deep breath there.
Yeah, I was about to say he's taking a few deep breaths in this round.
Oh, he threw a big right hook, but Watts blocks it perfectly. He's making James miss a lot. And when
Here comes that body shot from Watts.
this is going to pay dividends. The more body shots he throws, the more it's going to drain that gas tank of James.
10 seconds
Beautiful
left. Let's see
straight
what Watts
right.
does with it here. Now it has him in the corner. Great round by both men.
Absolutely awesome round. I think Watts took that one. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry we had some more audio issues there, but both guys looking a little bit tired here, but still
I gotta say
going.
though, your boy Michael Watts looks to be the fresher of the two. He just gave you a wink and a smile.
I told him I think that's 2 rounds for him.
He's talking to you right now.
I'd like to see him come out a little more aggressive this third and steal it. Good shot by James.
Mr. Blankenship coming out hard and heavy.
James puts his punches together well. He throws good combinations always. Like he's not trying to pot shot Watts. Neither of these guys. Like if you want to see good combination punching, watch both these fighters.
Michael Watts slips right under that big hand as he gets James in the corner.
Oh man, James throwing bombs, but Watts is getting away from him and making him pay. Oh, beautiful right hand by Michael Watts. And that one puts James on his back foot a little bit. Watts coming forward, taking it to James here in this third round. James needs to stop him. He needs to do something to stop Watts from walking him down.
I'd like to see him work that jab a little more, maybe.
Watts absolutely putting it on him here. He's got to do something to get him out of his face. There we go. Good job. Good right hand by James. Both guys tired. Digging really deep here. You can tell.
Nice jab by Blankenship. And a big right hand, but blocked by Watts.
Get active, Watts! Watts playing the defensive game here, but James is looking really sharp. This has been a back and forth round. All three of these rounds have been back and forth. This is another great fight.
Yeah, another great fight. I was just going to say, look at Watts taking a little breather.
Give it to him, James, go! Give it to him!
Oh!
Michael
Watts with a beautiful straight right to end the fight.
I didn't hear the bell there for a second.
I didn't hear the bell either. I didn't hear no bell.
Who do you have for that one, Elijah?
I think Michael Watts, but I know I'm a little bit biased. I think I think he controlled the fight, ring control, and I would think he landed more. But I don't know. That was a back and forth bout. Watts has been in a lot of wars, man.
I think you're right. I think Watts probably took that one. He seemed to be maybe a little more active at times. Blankenship was definitely landing the bigger shots. But Watts was the one pushing the pace, stayed in his face. I think Michael Watts is going to be the winner here. That's the unofficial decision, of course. Hard-fought fight by both men. James Blankenship with the win.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up, we have got Matt Blankenship. We just saw James, now we got Matt, the Blankenship committee, coming up against Czar Parrish out of Morgantown, Ground Zero. This is going to be another great fight. See Czar Parrish come into the ring, followed by Eli Hawkins and Colin Caprini. The Ground Zero boys are here in Oceana. Couldn't find a finer group of guys. You really couldn't. Great gym, great atmosphere, and absolute killers.
They had a few people on the card tonight. Brittany Vaughn, she fights out of there too, yeah?
No, but they were helping her out, cornering her, you know.
Oh, okay.
She fights out of Ground Zero Huntington.
Ah.
They're same name, but two totally different schools. It's kind of unique.
Gotcha.
And Czar Parrish, we saw him last against Griffin Key. Czar's a really accomplished MMA fighter. Now we see him going into the world of boxing. And he took a loss against Key, but it was an absolutely commendable performance. Matt Blankenship stepping into the ring. The last time I saw Matt Blankenship, he beat Chandler Carver in his amateur debut. And if you beat Chandler Carver, I got news for you. It's a pretty impressive win.
Yeah, that was a big win that night for him. Chandler is a tough out for anybody. Matt Blankenship, he's the real deal.
Very tough guy, very tough fighter. Tall, long. I expect this to be one of the most technical matchups of the night, actually. Especially from Czar. Czar's very clean. Everything he does very technical.
Both those Blankenship boys, they seem to throw a lot of straight punches. They don't throw a lot of looping shots. And again tonight, the crowd gets behind their hometown man.
Czar Parrish got some nice boxing shoes.
Those are flashy.
Both of them do, actually. See, Czar's hands are always exactly where they're supposed to be. But he got cracked there coming in.
Came in with a big right hand there and paid the price for it.
Good job. Blankenship's finding a home for his shots.
Got him behind the head there a little bit, Blankenship.
They come from weird angles. That's the thing. Like his punches come from little different angles than you're used to.
I said that he didn't throw a lot of looping shots, but that's all he is throwing right now. Whoa! There's that MMA background you was talking about, maybe.
Oh yeah, using that clinch to disrupt the rhythm of the fight. It's a smart move by Czar Parrish. Beautiful overhand left though by Blankenship. I don't think it landed, it just missed.
Nice
Czar,
uppercut by
beautiful
Czar.
job in tight corner. Leans over the ropes there, gives us a pretty decent scare.
Nice 1-2 by Czar. Czar looking really good with his movement, his footwork. I think he's got Blankenship guessing a little bit here.
Absolutely.
Oh, a
beautiful.
nice straight. Oh, he's going for that takedown again. I think he's forgetting where he's at.
Ref's telling him not to push so much. Crowd's booing here. They didn't like that.
Another
but
straight
Czar
right.
landed a beautiful straight right there. Nice left hand by Czar. Czar's looking
He
sharp.
is touching him up with that straight right.
He's finding a home for almost everything he's throwing now. Another one. And another one. Czar's getting comfortable in there.
I think that first round goes to Czar Parrish.
I got to agree. He looked really good. He didn't take that stool either. I just like it when the guy doesn't take the stool, Elijah. I think that sends a message to your opponent.
Oh, absolutely. I don't even need to sit down. I'm not tired.
Blankenship came into this with a lot of confidence.
Absolutely, and I think that that's waning after he ran into a few of those straight rights by Czar. All right, here we go. Time for round number 2. Oh, beautiful left hook coming in by Czar Parrish.
Blankenship looking for
Oh man, Blankenship landed his best shot of the fight just now. It was a straight left. But Czar coming after him.
He's really using that clinch to his advantage to stop the rhythm of the fight, to put the fight back at the pace he wants to be at.
Anytime that Blankenship starts landing, Czar just crashes in on him.
And that straight right, Czar has landed it.
It's beautiful.
Over and over.
Beautiful shot.
Right there it is again. He can't get out of the way of it.
Oh, nice straight left by Blankenship. And there comes Czar to punish him with the straight right. This crowd is going nuts. They don't like that at all. Good uppercut by Czar inside. There's a straight right. Stops him in his tracks. Czar's looking very clean in this fight.
He really is. That straight right just keeps finding a home over and over.
Oh, beautiful jab by Czar. Blankenship's missing a lot now. He's throwing.
It looks like he's starting to gas a little bit.
Oh, man. Czar is absolutely hammering him with that straight right. Showing good sportsmanship there at the end of the second round as well.
Again, Czar not taking the stool. This guy's in great shape.
You got some great coaches there, too. They've been here many times. So if you're in Blankenship's corner, what do you tell him?
You know, I think I'd tell him to look to stick and move a little bit more. Stop trying to load up so much. Maybe look to, and if you are going to look for those big looping shots, maybe try to go to the body a little more.
You have to know that straight right's coming as well. After 2 rounds of it, it's the 1-2s that Czar is throwing at you. You got to find an answer for that too. And here we go, the beginning of the last round.
Oh, Czar starts to fight off with a big right hand. The third round. They're swinging heavy.
Absolute powerhouse.
Both men looking to make a big statement in this third round. Czar hits him with a clean left and right.
This is the absolute crazy pace they're setting at the beginning of this third. Both guys want it. You can tell, like they're hungry.
It's like they both have a
somebody's mouthpiece just went out. It was Czar's, but he's still throwing. The ref's waiting for a moment.
I don't know if the ref's It was Blankenship's mouthpiece that came out.
This crowd is so mad every time that Czar pushes him against those ropes.
Czar is just trying to make this as dirty, ugly as he can.
Beautiful job by Czar Parrish. Frustrating this Oceana crowd. You know, I think it's up to Blankenship to do something about that. I don't think it's up to Czar. Beautiful left hand by Czar Parrish.
You're exactly right. Czar has
and he put his hands up. Did you notice that? He doesn't care that this crowd's not happy.
No, he's here for him, as he should be.
He likes that this is frustrating Blankenship.
You come in the enemy territory, you know, you're not looking to make
can't
no
just let a guy shove you against the ropes. You can't let it happen. You've got to get him off of you. The clinch is part of the game.
Oh, a nice body shot by Czar, and again.
Another one.
He's going to load up here to the head.
Czar's looking confident.
Watch this right hand to the head come, Elijah.
He was looking for it.
That straight right. And again. The crowd is going crazy.
Oh, I love it. I love it. This is a controversial fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, beautiful job! He has him hurt. Oh, now that was a little bit of a take. He tried to take him down a little bit there. Those other times he's just clinching up, but that was a little bit of a takedown.
Absolutely beautiful fight. I don't see any way Czar Parrish didn't win that one.
That's a dog fight, Elijah. The crowd is not happy, but I got to agree with you. I think that was Czar's fight. I think he took at least 2 rounds. The first round was close.
I think Czar Parrish won every round of that fight.
The first round was the closest round. E-step came out strong. Elijah's going to be with our winner here shortly. Crowd awaiting the decision. There's a lot of tension in the air right now. Austin Ryan on his way to the ring. He is 1-0. Going to be taking on an up-and-comer, a new guy making his debut.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a really exciting fight. I've heard so much about Armani. Like, he is, 0-0 on paper, but the guy's had 22 unsanctioned fights. He's supposed to be very, very dangerous. Austin Runyon, very experienced guy himself. He was actually about to turn pro. His last fight was going to step up and fight Matt Adams. That fell through, but it just shows how game Runyon is.
Bellman, he's been walking around all day, just exuviating confidence. I talked to him a couple of times. He seems like he's really ready for this moment.
This guy, I think, has got a lot of hype around him, and for good reason. He's trained with some very talented people. I think he's been waiting to make this debut for a very long time, coming all the way from Toledo, Ohio. And here we see him making the walk. We see here Armand Bellman, American flag hood, American flag shorts. Very serious looking competitor right here stepping into the ring.
Yeah, he looks ready. Looks very confident.
Does he have Big Mama's house on the back of his shirt?
I didn't see it, actually.
Look at the back of his shirt, man. Big Mama's house. Oh, and it's his mom. I bet it's his mom. Tribute to his
Mama's
mom.
Burgers.
Big Mama's Burgers. Big Mama's house. Oh, my God. It's been a long night, folks.
I need to get me some sponsors like that.
I'm wearing Big Mama's house when I come in next. Movie from the T-shirt.
He's in great shape.
Oh, man. I love those shorts. Can I just take a moment to say those are some awesome fight shorts?
Those are nice.
Been looking forward to seeing this guy fight all day.
I've seen a couple of his videos, and he looked like the real deal.
He's scary.
Yeah.
And Austin Runyon's no pushover himself. He is looking to spoil the hype train. I should say he's looking to spoil Armand's coming out party.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, already Armand looking very fluid, staying very loose in there.
He looks like he is ready to go.
Flashing that jab early. Runyon way too off balance, crashing forward too much. He needs to get his feet under him.
He's getting counted every time he comes in.
Yeah, he needs to. It's because he's too obvious. He's just running forward. You got to cut angles. You got to take your time. This shit's checkers. Or this shit's chess, not checkers.
Beautiful angle he just cut there.
Beautiful straight left by Armand. But I don't like how Armand moves straight back there.
No, hands down, straight back.
Yeah, that's not good.
He did evade, but...
Yeah, he got away from him, but you got to be real quick. Because there is no way you can move backward faster than that guy can move forward. Oh! Beautiful hook. Short right hook sits him on his butt for the first knockdown of the fight.
I think he said he had something like 7 knockouts in a row or something like that. His last 7 fights.
Here he comes, and you know he smells blood here.
answered.
Very tough.
He's answering that count.
He wants to continue.
I'd like to see him make it a little dirtier. Try to push him up against those ropes. Don't let him move around
Use your
so
clinch.
much.
He's running right into stuff. He's got a massive speed disadvantage. Oh, man. That overhand absolutely hurt him. And Billy Fox wisely stops the
I think
fight.
that was the right call. Runyon,
He was outclassed there.
He wasn't going to give up. He got up and
too tough for his own good.
Yeah.
You know, like you can see there, he's not going to be able to compete with this guy.
Belmont, he's the real deal.
Absolutely, I think we're going to see very big things from him.
And Elijah Thacker will be with your winner after they announce it. Beautiful performance, beautiful fight, beautiful job. Here is Elijah Thacker with the winner. Up next, we have a very interesting fight in Philip Fox and Wes Gabb. This is I've been looking forward to this one all night, honestly.
Oh my God.
Philip Fox
Fox is the kid.
First of all, he's going to be the crowd favorite. And yeah, he is the kid, but
#1 ticket seller in this crowd, ladies and gentlemen. There's good reason for it.
that kid's a man, baby.
He comes from a boxing pedigree. Father, Billy Fox, who you've seen reffing these fights for a long, long time. Himself a great boxer. Now the legacy, Philip Fox.
I watched Philip's first fight against Brendan Kelly back in the Baileyville Brawl, and man, what a war that was.
Wesley Gabb's coming in here tonight to play spoiler, though, and Wesley Gabb is a really talented fighter himself. The Voodoo King comes from New Orleans, and really interesting guy, super active in his community, got a lot of irons in the fire, a lot of things he's planning on doing. He's a big dreamer, and I really like that. I respect him a lot. The Appalachian Voodoo King, Wesley Gabb. And that crowd is going bananas for Mr. Philip Fox, the kid.
That's their hometown hero right now.
And I hear some Motley Crue playing. And we see Jacob Ray coming out behind Philip there. This kid is such a hometown favorite. So many people are looking to see what he does in this sport. We saw the kid in Baileysville fight, Brendan Kelly.
A guy
and Brendan Kelly had so much more experience
10,
than him.
12 years his senior.
That was a war. That was a
Absolute
technical war, and Philip Fox gave him everything he could handle. Brendan Kelly told me he's never been hit harder than Philip hit him.
That's crazy to think about. The kid's, 18, 19 years old? It's going to be crazy to see where he goes.
Really interestingly, something Billy Fox told me about Philip. He said he would have beaten me at 18.
Wow.
So I think that's a big thing. They still spar. They still go back and forth. I hear old dad still gets the better of him though. Billy Fox is an impressive boxer.
He has to put the old man strength on.
He fought Hector Camacho, world champion.
Wow.
It's amazing to hear this crowd, ladies and gentlemen. The support they show Philip here. Here we go.
It's gonna be good.
One of the most highly anticipated fights of the night.
Here we are.
Both guys right there knocking on the door of that title.
Touch of gloves. Feel it coming out.
Wesley pumps the jab there,
Doing
but
the
then
dance
Philip
around.
lands his own jab. Philip's punches there were coming at some weird angles.
Big left hand by Gab.
Overhand right by Fox as well.
There's that pressure.
Man, beautiful job slipping and ripping by Philip Fox. And he lands a beautiful straight right to end that combination. Philip's finding his range now.
I think he's overwhelming Gab a little bit with that pressure.
And speed. Fox is so fast. I see Billy Fox watching closely from the sidelines. You know it's going to be tough watching your son fight, especially being a fighter yourself.
It's got to be.
But man, Philip's looking very impressive so far. Pumping that jab, putting his shots together, slipping away from the return. He's putting on a show so far. Another beautiful jab, and
he's just so clean.
He's throwing 4 and 5 punches.
He ate a jab right there.
Before Wes has the time to
left
throw
hook.
one.
Gab can take it though. Oh!
Gab's looking frustrated though.
And Fox is looking zoned in.
Oh yeah. Fox is putting those hooks together now.
This is a relentless pace he is putting on.
And I do not expect him to get tired or slow.
Nice left hook by Gab though.
Gab's coming on now. But he just ate a huge left hook by Philip Fox there, who threw it with his back against the ropes. As we go into this second round, what do you think Wesley Gab needs to do to change this fight?
You know, nothing he can do. I don't know what I would tell him right now.
I think you got to
honestly.
make it ugly. I think you got to. You can't let him just sit and tee off and land more punches. If you got a speed disadvantage, get in tight, make it ugly, make it a clinch brawl. Slow him down somehow.
Phillip just has really good head movement. His footwork is next to none. He's coming out there popping that jab. He's not letting him breathe at all. Even whenever Gab puts the pressure on him, it seems like Fox is slipping most of his shots. But I agree, Elijah. He's got to make it a little uglier. He's got to get in that clinch a little more dirty boxing.
Gab landed a nice shot in that exchange. And another one. Phillip, though, does not stop, and he's so fast, and his output is so crazy. It's so hard to deal with that.
A little clash of heads there, maybe. Gab with that body shot.
Gab's having some success here. And it's
Fox back
because
in the
he's
corner.
getting in his face, he's making it dirty now. That's what he needs. Oh, man.
You're exactly right,
Once you
Elijah.
let Fox get ahead of you, you're in trouble because he's so quick. See, he's ahead of him now.
Yeah.
He's in trouble. Clinch. Now's when he should be clinching. He's going to get stopped.
He just doesn't stop. He doesn't let him breathe.
You've got to stop this onslaught somehow, whether it's by hitting him or getting a hold of him. Oh, my God.
Beautiful
He's
left
just
and
so
a right
far
straight.
ahead of him.
He's just making him freeze
And
now, Elijah.
he took a deep breath. You can see it in his eyes. Like, this is
Yeah.
tough. It's a tough fight for Gab.
His punches look labored now.
How can you keep up? I
Can't.
couldn't. Oh, man.
He just doesn't stop.
I mean, how many shots do you think he's landed here? It's an insane amount so far. For
Beautiful
just to be
roll
2 rounds
and
in. My God, he is finding his range. He is in a rhythm and looks absolutely beautiful. Gab is missing everything, and he has landed punches and bunches here.
Fox looking to roll. Gab hits him in the body.
We hear that clapper. It's toward the end of the round, but Gab is
Oh,
absolutely...
a big right hand by Fox at the end of the round.
There's the end of the round. Beautiful performance there by Phillip Fox. I mean, he looked unstoppable. There were a few early moments where Wesley Gab had some success, but then it was all Phillip.
Yeah, he took over really quick, and once he did not let up. I think if Phillip goes out there and puts it on him again like that quick, he can maybe get him out of there.
That's 2 rounds. 2 rounds, Phillip Fox, and I think that second one he came close to stopping him.
I agree.
Just absolute boxing clinic here by the kid, Phillip Fox, 18 years old. I think he's maybe 19 now, but it's incredible.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine how far this kid goes. But Wesley Gab is far from out of this fight.
Here we are, start the 3rd round. Touch gloves. Gab throws a few shots to the body. Fox just goes right back to work, head hunting.
Yeah.
Sticking that jab out there.
Oh, beautiful
1-2.
straight right.
He's looking to put him away here.
He's got a read of Gab's timing. That's the thing. And like,
Big right
he
hand.
knows what Gab's going to throw before he throws it.
Every time Fox throws, he's hurting him now.
He's just ahead of him. Oh, man. Oh, man. Straight right from Phillip Fox. Right down the middle and absolutely rocks the head back of Wesley Gab. Wesley Gab's coming forward, but you got to think he's tired. His power's probably fading. The guy's got a lot of heart, though.
He does. He's shown nothing but heart.
He's at a terrible speed disadvantage, though, here against Fox.
He slipped that jab. But then there's just 5 more right behind
My
him.
God, could you imagine a rematch between Mr. Fox and Mr. Brendan Kelly?
I would love to see that.
I think it's happening one day.
It should.
You know, this
It
kid's
needs to.
young, and Kelly's holding that strap right now. I'm sure that Phillip has his eye on it. Oh my God!
Big left and
This kid
left
can
and a right.
box. He can box so beautifully.
little rabbit punches to the midsection there.
Staying busy even in that clinch. Taking this fight.
10 seconds left to go in the fight.
Oh my God!
Oh, and a big
that uppercut has him on Queer Street. He's hurt, ladies and gentlemen. But he keeps coming forward. That shows the heart of Wesley Gabb.
Gabb came back with a left hook there.
And that's the end of the fight.
What a fight.
Beautiful performance by Phillip Fox. And a great display of heart by Wesley Gabb.
Yeah, I think Fox probably took that one. Phillip goes over to show some respect to Wes Gabb. It was really a great fight. Both men showed a lot of heart, a lot of courage. Especially Gabb, Fox never stopped coming after him that whole fight, and Gabb never gave up. He kept trying to find a way to win. You got to respect that. And here we are with the judge's decision.
Outside the decision, all three judges scored about 30-27. Unanimous decision for the winner out of the round.
Give it up for my boy Phillip Fox, baby! Let's go!
That was local fighter Ethan Blackburn showing some love for his apparently his boy Phillip Fox.
Did you hear me? Good.
There's your winner and your hometown hero, Phillip Fox. That was a beautiful performance. Up next, we have Brendan Kelly looking to take on Zuri McAllister. Zuri McAllister to the ring. Brendan Kelly on his way to the ring now.
This is another incredible fight, and this one's for the strap. Brendan Kelly, same division as Phillip Fox, of course, defending his belt. Very interesting back-to-back fights.
Yeah, that is really interesting. Like you said, I would love to see that rematch one day, really soon.
I think it has to happen if Kelly stays as dominant as he's been, and that's the thing. Kelly's improving as well. Kelly has dedicated himself to learning to be a boxer. He had the athleticism, he had the drive, and he's a fierce competitor. Now this guy's learning to box. I talked to him before the fight. I told him, you look different every time I see you. He looks better every time I see him. He looks sharper.
Yeah, he really does. He grows every time he gets in there.
Zuri McAllister's a dog as well. Zuri is a guy who we've seen step up against elite competition. Like, he fought Jacob Stanton just a couple weeks ago. He stepped up on short notice and said, I'll fight Kelly, when Kelly's opponent had to pull out. Not many people are willing to step up against a guy like Brendan Kelly. It shows what kind of guy Zuri is.
I gotta say, I do like those shorts.
Oh, absolutely. That's old Kelly's signature, the American flag shorts.
I could be wrong, but those look like cut-off jeans.
I think they might be.
I see belt loops.
You're right. Brendan Kelly wearing cut-off jean shorts, American flag jean shorts. You can't mess with that guy.
God damn, it's American.
I love this country. Zuri McAllister, he used to train with Black Dragon MMA. Now I've heard he's with a different camp, looking to change some things up, sharpen himself up a bit. This is going to be a really good fight for as long as it lasts.
I was just about to say, do not blink on this one.
Beautiful jab by Zuri to start things off, and then followed by a 1-2 to the body by Kelly. Overhand barely clips Zuri. And then another one. Kelly always throws with so much power.
I was about to say, he's loading up.
He always does that.
He always does.
It's that style. It's a strange style, but he's got such the athleticism, he can sustain that. Most guys can. If you're throwing 100%. Oh, my God. He hurt him there a little bit, but Zuri's tough.
Yeah, that shot really changed the look in the eyes of Zuri.
But you see Zuri still looking for his own shots and his own opening. Slipped that next one, slipped that one. Beautiful job, and landed a check left hook. Slipped Kelly's jab, landed his own check. This is a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Kelly slips away from Zuri's jab there.
Big body shots. Kelly, man, he really just throws everything
Zuri's
into
elusive.
every shot.
Zuri really is. He's elusive, and he's got good movement in and out.
Both guys looking for the right hand right
I'm
there.
impressed so far with Zuri McAllister.
He looks good.
Good job by Zuri. This has been a very competitive first round. Kelly's overthrowing a little bit.
I was about to say, does he maybe look a little frustrated?
He's overthrowing. He's looking for that one big shot, and that'll get you because you get sloppy.
Yeah.
Look at a guy like, we come from that MMA world. Look at like Nate Diaz. They will throw 50% power most of the things they're throwing, but they land.
Here comes Zuri.
Zuri is winning this round.
Easily.
And I think that's a shock to a lot of people here. Kelly's overthrowing, he's missing a lot, and Zuri's making him pay. Zuri has really interesting head movement and footwork.
Nice right hand by Zuri.
Kelly's having a tough time finding Zuri. Zuri's movement's really good. You see that? He slips away again.
His head movement is on point.
There again, he slips right away.
Kelly throws and he is just out of range.
And then he lands his own.
Nice uppercut.
And then see what I mean? He's loading up. That's why he's overthrowing. That's dangerous.
Yeah, he's gonna get hurt here.
He's gonna have to pull back on that power because he's whiffing. A guy with this good a movement, you whiff on that, you're right there to get countered.
Nice first round for Zuri.
Zuri McAllister won that round, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care who you are. I think most judges are going to see it that way.
Yeah, I definitely think you're right there. Brendan Kelly, he was throwing the bigger shots, but it seemed like Zuri was there to evade and then bring back his own shots. I definitely think he took that round.
What do you do if you're in the corner of Brendan Kelly? What adjustments are you telling him to make if you're Tucker Lambert here?
I tell him to settle down, stop loading up so much.
Yeah, you got to stop overthrowing.
Look for a home for that jab. Maybe set those big shots up a little more. A guy like Zuri with that head movement and that footwork.
2 more rounds like this, we may see a change in hands of that title.
He sees those big shots coming and he just getting right out of the way. You got to set that stuff up a little better. It looks like Kelly's breathing a little heavy too. That's not going to stop him from throwing those bombs, though.
Kelly is a guy who's built for 1-minute tournament-style rounds. But in a 2-minute round fight like this, there's a lot more room to work. Oh, my God! Zuri landed a beautiful right hook, like uppercut hybrid there, and you could hear it. It cracked Brendan Kelly. Kelly's got a chin on him. Always has. You can tell that.
I honestly think this crowd's a little silent right now, Elijah.
They're shocked.
They kind of can't believe what's going on.
I think not many people expected Zuri to be giving Kelly such a hard time.
He just landed that uppercut, and it was silent in here. Brendan Kelly's still right there.
My
Took
God.
a big right hand.
Beautiful counter overhand by Zuri. And a jab by Zuri. Snaps the head back. Zuri's making him miss a lot. Oh, my God. Left hand by Zuri knocks him backward.
Nice check left hook, and then to the body. Brendan Kelly looking to get that jab going a little bit.
So far, Kelly's not finding much success. He's missing a lot of the power shots. Nice left hook there from him, though. He's too wild. He's got to tighten up.
Yeah, that wildness, it really leaves him acceptable for some of those shots. And like I said, I think Zuri just sees it coming from a mile away.
You know,
right?
Zuri,
just like that,
it's really interesting. What do you think an edge it gave Zuri that he competed just a couple of weeks ago?
It had to be a big
He looks super comfortable in there.
Yeah, a big edge.
And his cardio, his cardio's on point because he was already preparing for a fight.
Brendan Kelly is also very active himself. That guy is always in the gym, always in a fight. He's very active.
Kelly
himself.
looks a little bit tired. And
Nice
that's the
jab
first time
from
I've
Zuri.
seen that. That was interesting.
Kelly changing stances, switching stances a lot here.
I think he's trying to give Zuri some different reads. Try to find some kind of success here.
Zuri just looks unfazed by it all. He looks like he's real comfortable in there.
Absolutely. And I don't think Kelly's landed anything too significant. Like, no big shots from Kelly.
Another nice jab from Zuri right there.
It's not the type of Brendan Kelly fight we're used to seeing either. It's a slower pace. You notice that?
Yeah, I was thinking, just like we was talking about him in that the Phillip Fox fight.
That was
way
nonstop.
more crazy pace.
Zuri, though, I think it's his elusiveness. That's the thing. Like, he's so hard to hit that he's really frustrating Brendan Kelly here. I think that's another round for Zuri.
I got to agree with you.
So I think going into that third round, he's going to have to get a finish. Kelly needs a finish here to retain his title.
He's looking a little spent in his corner too, Elijah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He looks very tired.
Zuri, on the other hand, he looks like he's just hanging out.
If you watch Kelly's chest, it's heaving in and out. That's when you can tell a guy's very gassed.
Yeah.
But you take a look at Zuri. He's breathing hard, yeah, but not like that.
He's cool, calm, and collected right now. Gets off the stool early.
His corner is fired up. They know he's 1 round away from winning that title. And, he's coming off a loss to Jacob Stanton, who Brendan Kelly beat.
That was a great fight, too. I was there for that fight.
It was a very close fight.
I know a lot of people thought that Jacob had won the.
I believe I actually scored it for Jacob as well.
I did too.
But it was very close. This fight.
Making it. Oh, here comes Brendan Kelly with them straight punches.
This fight's not as close as that one, actually.
That was Brendan Kelly's best little moment right there.
Absolutely, but you see, Zuri cut the angle, got out of there, and now he's coming on.
Kelly's getting a little sloppier here.
You see there, when Zuri got pushed up against the ropes here in front of us, even though he was off balance being shoved, his feet were perfect. That dude's feet are exactly where they're supposed to be all the time. That's why he's so good at evading these shots, see? Even there, he got hit, but he's taking the power off of it. This guy can box.
Yeah, he just took it at the very end of the punch.
Nice jab.
Great job.
Oh my
big
God!
Right hand.
Hit him right in the mustache. Oh, nice overhand right by Kelly.
Brendan Kelly looking to bring the pressure on late in round 3.
See, he needs to lean, like he's almost like screwing himself by crashing in so much though, because he's, oh man. I am just so impressed with Zuri's movement and like how he's able to make Kelly miss. Because Kelly's an accurate striker. He knows how to find your chin. He's good at it. Nice jab by Kelly. Kelly's had his moments here.
Almost came in at us there.
They scared me.
This boy's moving fast.
We've seen so many guys almost go through these ropes tonight. And a
Yeah.
couple have.
Yeah, a couple have. Oh!
Kelly coming on strong, though. He might be stealing this round. This is a much closer round. But still, Zuri is frustrating him. That's another beautiful jab by Zuri. And he's getting away from all that power.
I really think if he would just set up some of those shots a little better instead of just winging them out
Watch
there
his
so much.
movement, though. That's what I think his movement's what's the most impressive thing about him.
Yeah, he moves really well.
He's a beautiful defensive fighter.
He rolls really well.
And there's that 10-second clapper.
Who wants it here?
We might be 10 seconds away from seeing a new champion.
I think you're right, Elijah. Brendan Kelly raised his arm, but
I'm going to head into the ring for that decision. I'm anxious.
Brendan Kelly raising his arm, thinks he did enough to get that victory. I got to tell you, I think it's going to be McAllister. That's unofficial, but I think McAllister had done enough in those early rounds, 1 and 2, to take the decision. Third round was definitely the Warriors' best round. Brandon Kelly is your winner. Don't know that I can agree with that decision, but he's the winner.
Dude, I feel bad.
Yeah.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our sponsors this evening. Ryan May Power Sports, Cagefighting, Tech Incorporated, and Renegade Pharmacy. Let's hear it for our sponsors.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening.
Now let's go to the ring. Fighting out of the blue corner,
Mikey Fournier coming out, and Mikey is a very technical, experienced boxer. He's been doing it a long time, and I think he's looking to come in here and absolutely shut this hometown crowd up. But he's got a tall test ahead of him in Alex Davis. Alex Davis has absolutely been on a journey since I started calling fights. You know, I called the very first one I called was New Line 6. He's come a long way since then, from an amateur to a pro, surging pro, I might add. Fournier's standing in the way of that, though. And Fournier, I think, might have a technical advantage here.
He's definitely very technical. The guy's hard to hurt. He maybe the worst thing about him, he doesn't have the best cardio.
I think that's the story of this fight. You got the guy who's technical, he's a smart fighter, and then you got a guy like Alex who might not be as sharp, but he has the grit and the toughness and the heart, and he never quits. You know this is a big moment, fighting in front of this hometown crowd, in front of all your family, in front of all your friends.
Mikey is just staring him down.
It brings a lot of pressure, but it also brings that unspoken thing that keeps you going when you don't feel like continuing.
Mikey's not taking eyes off of him.
No, he wants ultra focused.
He wants him to know he's here.
What does that do for you when you feel like you take that big walkout moment away a little bit?
Crowd getting behind their man the last time tonight.
And we see Alex Davis stepping into the ring. here in Oceana.
Another guy who just gets better and better every time you see him.
Absolutely. He was so green when he first fought at New Line 6. You know, the first time I saw him anyway. I could not have imagined he'd be here in a year's time. Mikey Fournier's dropped some weight, though, since we saw him last. I think that this is a very interesting matchup. I've always heard so much about Fournier and how good he is. This will be the first time I've gotten to see him fight live, and I'm really excited about it.
I've sparred the guy a little bit, and I've seen him in the gym. Like I said, he's hard to hurt. He's very technical. The cardio might be the worst thing about him.
And this is a 3-minute round, or 4-minute round fight. I'm sorry, hold on. 3-minute round fight. 4 3-minute rounds, of course. And there's Alex Davis getting some love from this crowd. And they meet in the middle. The referee's giving them the final rules of the bout, and they're about to touch gloves and go to war.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, main event time. No better feeling.
It's what we've all been waiting for. Two big surging pros.
Both of them look ready.
Both without a loss on their record yet. Both looking to give the other one that first one. Fournier with a nice overhand. He's a little bit short, though. He threw it a little bit before he was there. Nice jab.
Mikey has a great jab.
Oh, nice overhand. I think that overhand's something he's going to be looking for in this fight. Alex was stopped back at amateur by Jesse Byron with that overhand. And you know that Fournier's watched that fight. Beautiful left hook. Alex is hanging tough, though, and starting to land his own stuff. I think this is a fight where Alex wants to drag it into deep water. He knows that Fournier has cardio issues.
I was going to say, he's a little slow going here.
Oh, I think this is the plan.
Maybe there's a reason behind that.
I think that he's definitely trying to drag Mikey out into the later rounds.
They're talking to each other in there.
Oh, nice. Nice right hand followed by a left hook by Fournier, but then Alex comes back with his own combination.
Mikey looking to go to that body, then bring up a big overhand over the top.
Mikey looks more fluid than Alex.
He's got a beautiful jab. I'd like to see him start working that jab a little more. He's quick with it.
Nice shot by Alex Davis. Best combination so far of the fight for him. Left hook followed by a right hand. Alex is landing. He's catching Fournier coming in now. Fournier's already slowing down a little bit.
I was going to say he's starting to get a little tired.
These are long rounds.
Yeah, when you're fighting, there's a big difference in 3 and 2 minutes.
Well, just think of the difference. You know, you fought in tournaments, you fought in regular fights. Think of the difference between 1 minute and 2.
Yeah.
Now think of the difference between 1 minute and 3.
Mikey looking to get him in the corner there if he can.
You know, in this sport, you never know how long 30 seconds or a minute is until you're in there.
Nice jab by Davis.
Beautiful job. Stopped him in his tracks there for a moment. And there, Alex is looking sharp. He's putting his punches together now. I think he's getting confident. He's felt Mikey's power now. He knows that he can take it.
I think you're right, too, what you said about trying to drag him into a little bit deeper waters there. There's no point coming out and blowing your wad in the first.
I talked to Alex a bit before the fight about that. That was the game plan coming in.
Yeah.
He knew Mikey probably wasn't as prepared physically as he wanted to be. And he's dropped him right behind the ear. He hits him with a clubbing right hand. It wasn't ruled a knockdown, though. It looked to me like one.
And he looks he's breathing a little heavy.
What do you think about that last shot? Was that a knockdown?
I honestly didn't see a great shot of it.
I think that he clubbed him behind the ear with a little short right hand.
I did see him what looked
And
like
the way he
shot
dropped
for a
there-
takedown, kind of.
The way he dropped there was odd.
Like he kind of grabbed for his leg a little bit.
Mikey's breathing hard, but he still looks okay. Alex not even taking the stool.
Not breathing heavy at all either.
No.
Here we are, round number 2. I'd like to see Mikey start pumping that jab. a
Oh,
little more,
beautiful
just
jab
like
by
that.
Alex. And then he did a 1-3 there. I like that a lot. The jab left hook. It shows Alex is evolving. I've never seen him throw that before. Mikey's getting very tired.
Yeah,
You can see
he's
it.
getting a little frustrated too.
Alex
Davis really starting to turn it on.
looking a lot more confident than Mikey is at this point.
Big uppercut coming there. Alex was looking for that uppercut.
This is exhausting as well, making a guy chase you. That's smart by Alex. You see, he's just like letting Mikey chase him. Letting Mikey get on his bike a little and work.
Mikey having a
Oh, man, but that was a big right hand by Mikey.
Mikey having a problem keeping that hair out of his face.
Yeah, it's got to be a little frustrating. Another big deep breath by Mikey.
Nice body shot by Alex.
Alex staying busy there. Just putting, that's the thing, he's got better cardio. His output's better. He's winning rounds just by staying more busy than Mikey.
Doubling up on that jab. He's just not letting Mikey get going.
Mikey's tired now. He's using that clench, letting himself rest a bit. Somebody in the crowd just screamed that he's tired.
Davis hit him with a big left right there.
Alex is throwing some bombs and he's landing them. But like you said, Mikey's a tough guy to hurt.
Oh! I'd like to see Alex go back to that jab a little bit, start doubling up on that jab like he was a second
Alex's
ago.
jab looks really sharp tonight.
Crowd saying he's tired. I got to agree with him. I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think
he's
Mike
calling him on
Wait,
under the ropes.
he-
That's because he just doesn't feel like chasing him anymore.
Yep.
He's wanting to try to lure Alex into one big shot. I think this is kind of the last stand for Mikey. You know, he's looking for that one big shot to maybe change this fight.
Yeah.
But I don't
And it
know
can
if
happen
he's got the
because
cardio.
Well, we thought that too earlier in the night about Dalen Jamerson.
It's the truth, and then he dropped him.
We still got one more round of fighting left. Let's see what Mikey can pull out here. But for now, I got to agree. I think Alex is taking it 2 rounds and none.
Mikey's getting very tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Definitely
it.
getting a little
2 rounds up so
frustrated, too.
far for Alex. Mikey's had his moments,
He looks good
here and there.
until that gas tank dropped.
Alex Davis
kinda
letting
showed
Mikey
himself.
get on his
Which
bike
is
a little.
what we
more.
kind of
Mikey having a
Oh man,
And
but
then
that was a
Mikey
big
would
right
be
hand by
tough
Mikey.
challenge
For Alex. For as
Mikey
long
having
as
a
his
problem keeping
cardio
that hair out of
goes.
his face.
Yeah, his output's better. He's winning
Yeah,
rounds
he's
just
calling
by
it off.
staying more busy. That's the end of the fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Doubling up on that
I
jab.
think fatigue was just the enemy of Mikey here. Really interesting fight and great performance by Alex Davis,
Yeah.
who walks away with another pro victory. That brings him up to 2 0-1. And I'm going to go talk to the Rhino.
Alex Davis with the stoppage. And he is with Elijah Thacker now to get his comments and thoughts on the fight.
No, that shit hurts.